Somebody's YouTube is on. That was you, Robert. You left your YouTube on. I mean, you left the mute, or you forgot to
Yeah, I
mute.
just muted.
No worries.
I had 20 seconds to do my South Park imitation.
Okay. Whatever.
Yeah, I had 20 seconds to say Carmen's favorite word, and now we're live, so I can't say it.
Well, I had to go live because we're on Facebook as well. So,
No.
because they give you, they only give you 9 minutes after your time, and then they cut it off.
Is this now private live or public live?
Public. We're on YouTube and Facebook.
Uh, I don't like Facebook.
Well, it's my private one. It's not public. That Facebook.
I
is
left
only-
Facebook in 2014, and by the way, if somebody at Facebook is watching it, I don't miss Facebook. Okay, I don't miss it.
Nah. The only reason I
Here you
still
go, Facebook.
Yeah, exactly. Facebook in 2014. I still remember the dates because I always count like, all right, how many years am I without it? And well, since 2014, so already 7 years, and I really don't miss it. I do use still stuff from Facebook, but back then it wasn't Facebook. Facebook bought Instagram, Facebook bought WhatsApp, so yeah. But the original Facebook, oh no, that's all long gone.
yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
The only reason I still got Facebook is to stick my finger in.
Have
Let's
you
just
something
put my
on,
finger in-
Robert? Robert,
Hold
hearing something?
Okay, still got an echo?
Talk more.
Echo check, echo check. Yep, I'll be right back.
I don't hear it.
Let him sort it out. Give him time.
I didn't hear it.
But it was
Well,
there
it's good to
before.
see my brother Paul. Hey, I ran into your girl over there. She had a live stream this morning. What's her name? Mitzi?
What? Who?
You know Mitzi that came into the chat yesterday in your live stream?
Let's see.
I think she spelled it MITZ __ TV.
Underscore. I don't know who you're talking about.
You wrote her name down. You wrote her name down on the list, remember?
I wrote so many names down on that list. Really, I think, man, I had a list like that. Sometimes people they come in and they don't stay very long, you know. So the
Well,
ones
she
who
was
stay
there.
longer, I play. I mean, I play.
Now
like-
you remember this. Look in the private chat. You remember that? I mean, in the comments. Remember that?
Minzy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have never seen Minzy TV.
She was on your ball.
No, seriously, Minzy TV. I have to look this person up. I don't know who that is.
Wasn't she on his live stream yesterday?
Yep.
When?
Yesterday.
She was on it in the chat.
Yeah,
I don't
but-
think she was there very long.
I don't know who that is. Really, I have to look her up. Minzy TV.
Yeah.
She was there long enough for me to get the link.
Minzy TV. Let me see.
It's the one that makes the Belgian chocolates and all the chocolate and candies and pastries.
She's a subscriber to my channel.
Yeah, but wait a minute. The one who sent me the video of the Belgian chocolate, she said she had a store in France. That was Estrelita.
Oh yeah. This one here does the macaroons and the
But this
The
one,
bacon
here,
mushroom.
Minzy TV. Look, I'm not even subscribed to her. I don't need. See,
Oh,
it's the first
no.
time I see her. It's the first time I see her page.
She's
But
been
What?
maybe somebody shared my live stream and then she came in. That's possible. I
No.
didn't see that person because sometimes I really miss people coming in, and only when I'm later in the chat I see that somebody popped up, and and I didn't even have the chance to say hi or hello. That makes me look stupid then. But sometimes I have a hard time
Chat.
following the chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's happened to me. Don't worry
So
about it.
Yeah.
Minzy TV. Well, she's new to me. So I don't know.
It's a girlfriend that you didn't even know about.
Yeah,
Right, but
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even
I
know if
don't know
she's
how you missed it because
actually.
that's where I got it from. I was on your live yesterday.
Yeah,
That's where I got it.
but I think because there were two or three persons who shared my live stream, and and then their friends come in, and usually these are people that you don't know, and they only stay for maybe 5 minutes, just to give a thumbs up and actually show to their other friend that they actually came. That's how it works. But then as soon as that happens, they go out. Because some of them, they don't understand English, so they come in, they suddenly hear that it's all English, so they give their thumbs up and they go.
Yeah.
Right?
No, so Minzy TV, no, because that's what when you guys start saying the name, I was like, that doesn't ring a bell. um but you know
Yeah,
what, I mean, I can subscribe to her and then leave
I
a
I met
comment.
I met her through Maria Kennedy Supergirls.
Yeah.
It's a friend of hers.
Okay, so I will subscribe to her then, give a comment.
Okay. How's the mic now?
Perfect.
Cool. Yeah. What I was trying to say. The only reason I still have Facebook is I like to put stuff up that sticks a finger in Zuckerberg's eyeball. Where I'll post something up and say, "Okay, fact checkers, fact check this." Stick it up there.
Hmm.
Hey, Robert, you got a message there from Craig.
Jake Thomas.
Copy that. I got you,
That's
Mike. Hold on. I mean, Craig.
that's Craig. Mississippi, the Filipina. That's his wife. Is it hot over there in Florida, Robert?
There it is. 80 damn degrees.
That's why I was
Damn.
wondering. That's why I was wondering why your AC was on.
Yeah, it was getting a little too. Okay, that's it. That's enough. Then it'll be 56 tonight.
Man, here is getting colder every day.
Oh, it was nice here today. It was very mild.
Yeah, they said today that after this weekend we will get polar air, so it will get colder, and yeah, we already gonna have minus 1 or something, or -2 degrees next week. So the
Mm.
first
Oh,
first
cold.
first cold weather is coming.
Yeah,
Okay, Craig, I sent you a message.
where you are, Paul. Yeah, it gets cold over there compared to here. But sometimes we get -2, -3. But doesn't happen much. But it has happened.
Hey, I've been in
But
some cold places in the Army, and the coldest was not Germany. It was Fort Bliss, Texas. Let me tell you.
well, the coldest I've seen and felt was in New York when I was living there.
Yeah.
Bloody hell!
Well, I couldn't
I
believe
got
that
you,
we had
Jack.
minus. I couldn't believe we had minus 57 Fahrenheit. That was.
Ooh.
They closed everything down. That was bad. A lot of people
Yeah.
froze to death because they lost their electricity.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's rough.
I see Dice is up and about.
Yeah, he was texting me to go over to him, but I told him I was going live in a half an hour, so I wasn't able to go over. He was having a private stream, so I said I can't because I have this. Anyway, he'll pop over here in a while. Anyway, he's got the link.
Oh yeah, Greg Jacob. He says he has Messenger. Yeah, that's well. I only have Messenger too. I know it's from Facebook, but I have the app on my phone. I installed this because they asked me to install it. But Tahir and everybody at the Music Recording
Yeah.
Network, my other family in YouTube, they asked me, do this, do that, install it, and I'm like, can I have it without the Facebook? Because I don't want to go back to Facebook. As soon as I
Yeah.
heard it's from Facebook, I'm like, nah. And then they said, no, 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 you can download the app and you don't need Facebook at all. So that's why I have the Messenger app, and I use it if I'm in communication with with some people from the Philippines also, like who play videos and stuff. So
Yeah.
they send me message and a picture if they played something, and then it's my turn to return the favor to them. So I do the same. I send them like a proof that I played their whole playlist. Uh, yeah,
Well, if you just had the messenger, you don't have to worry about fact checkers. You don't have to worry about community standards. You
yeah.
don't get blocked for 30 days without notice. You know, silly stuff like that.
I don't
Yeah.
care. I don't care. I'm a black man in America. They already know everything they need to know. I just keep the Facebook.
But yeah, that's the thing. They don't let you know why, right? If they block you or there's something, they don't tell you why. It's like me. I was ghosted for like 7 or 8 weeks on YouTube, and
Yeah.
I really don't know what I did wrong, and they don't tell you. So the when I was ghosted, it's like you go to a chat and nobody sees you're there. Nobody sees what you're typing unless
Right.
somebody gave you the moderator jacket, right? And then they
Mm.
saw something was wrong, um, and the others couldn't see it. Only the host could see it.
Yeah.
That
Jesus.
nobody was reacting to me anymore, and that went on for like 8 weeks. So then I used my other account. Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't understand if you said something wrong or something was wrong, then why they don't let you know.
Well, all
Um,
you can do is contest. That's it.
Hmm.
There's no place to put in your comments. And here's what's funny: a lot of the Facebook admin people, not from the private groups, but actually with Facebook, they're the ones that pull this crap. You don't have to offend anybody out there. They get offended. But yet, when it comes to trolls, they never get booted. They never get their accounts canceled. Nothing ever happens to them. So it's got to be Facebook that comes in and trolls people because they don't like your content. It's insane.
Always an asshole. Never have.
There you go, Ronald.
Oh shit, I'm out.
Let's go fix it.
It
but
Well,
don't
you
to be
take
can.
honest,
long.
when you start thinking, and you're like, I never had a real discussion or a fight, so it couldn't be from that thing. But one time I did post, and I didn't know it that you couldn't do that. I completely didn't know that. I posted a link to my blog because I also have a blog, Paul Meets World. So for people who actually were interested in maybe reading about the travel, not just watching my video on my channel, but reading something about a country, and somebody was interested, and I said, you know what, I have a blog, right? So actually, I copy pasted the blog in the chat box. And later, I saw somewhere in the community that, yeah, you cannot post like links to other websites. And I was like, I done this one time. And maybe that was the reason why afterwards I was I was not able to use YouTube properly. Um,
Yeah, they ran an algorithm on you.
and
He can.
maybe
He
that
can.
was the thing.
Ronald and Robert. He can't see your text because he's not in the backstage.
I'm
So
going.
Oh,
That's why
okay.
I'm. That's why I'm
So,
in
Simon,
YouTube now.
you have to
so,
see
Sup,
his
Simon,
face.
Claire?
He's got the
how about
link
when they
anyway.
dig
So
something?
People are gonna
Sorry.
come in here and gonna say, "Who's Minzy TV?"
How about when they dig? How about when they dig something up from 2 years ago to put you in Facebook jail? That's insane.
Yeah, but I quit Facebook and I also quit Twitter. So
Which one?
Twitter is also out.
Oh, Twitter. Screw Twitter.
Yeah, I don't. You end up in discussions anyway. The best thing on Twitter is to read and not to react. But as soon as you react, you're like, all right, I reacted to it. But then again, then you get six, seven, eight messages the next day. You're already thinking about other stuff, and then suddenly you get
Yeah.
eight messages still going, talking about that topic that you already forgot about. And then I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, you know what? It can go on for a whole week like this. So I
Or
was like,
how
delete
about the
my
spell
delete all,
Nazis? They can't
delete
find
that.
anything wrong with what you say, so they stick the spell Nazis on you to try to pick an argument because you hit a letter wrong or preemptive text took over and you don't catch
Yeah,
it. So
yeah,
instead of sending you a private message saying, "Hey, dude, check your spelling,"
yeah.
"Oh, you're an idiot. What kind of retard are you?" Blah blah blah. You can't even spell right. Is that all you got to say? Freaking
Never
moron.
had Twitter. Yeah, I mean you don't miss anything. You don't miss anything with Twitter. You don't need Twitter.
What's Twitter? Only Twitter I know is pigeons.
They should change it from Twitter to Tweaker.
Oh God.
Actually,
So
it should be named not Twitter. It should be named quacking because people are just quacking, quack, quack, quack the whole
Yeah.
time. It's more quacking than actually anything decent on that platform.
I don't use it.
Yeah.
And I just use my Facebook for personal stuff. Only my mates are on Facebook, so 300 and odd, but most of them I know them face to face. So
Well, there's one private group that I moderate, and that's called Assholes Or Us. They put some funny stuff in there.
Like Toys R Us.
Yeah, and somebody did and said, "Man, you guys really are some assholes." And I went in there and I let him know. I said, "Hey, you get a warning when you join the group. This group is occupied by assholes." But it's a lot of fun. Everybody picks
Paul,
on each other and nobody takes it serious.
Paul, it's like that on YouTube. I'll make a comment and have people cursing me 3 weeks later.
Cursing me 3 weeks later. Yeah, I also had already arguments with some people on one of my YouTube videos, and then somebody saying who doesn't even know me, just saying like, yeah, it's a nice video, but remember, Paul Meets World, he's a very very rude guy, blah blah blah, and the only reason why the person said that I was rude was because I reacted to somebody who like attacked me,
Yeah,
and I just reacted to the fact like, hey, uh, don't watch my videos, just don't watch it. Why you're wasting time, and and then with a contra argument, I'm trying to prove that person wrong, and then suddenly you get somebody else because this is the thing. If you have videos on YouTube and somebody gives a comment and you see that ain't right, apparently you cannot react to it because somebody else will say that you have to accept all comments underneath your video. And so what if there's a bad comment, you should like smile and you should say, all right, thank you for watching my video, and yes, I am an asshole. I mean, what is this? So I
Oh,
was
you just
like, I'm
yeah.
not taking this stuff.
or
So
just
It,
I
de-
had
delete it.
somebody
But you can
saying,
delete it. But you can delete
well,
it
it
anyway.
depends on what they say. I made a comment on this World War II History Channel, and there was nothing grammatically wrong. Everything was spelled properly. And this dude trolled me. So before I replied, I clicked on his screen name. There is actually nothing on his YouTube channel. No name, no history, no videos, no absolutely nothing. So I don't know if it's some punk ass 16-year-old
Puss,
kid living in a basement or
just a
something
puss.
like that. But then I go
Mm-hmm.
back to his comment and to reply to him, it sounds like Lee R. Army off a Full Metal Jacket. I give him no mercy. I mean, I lay into him with every kind of four-lettered adjective that I can come up with. And it'll go on and on and on. And then someone else say, "Well, don't you think that's enough? You guys just need to quit talking." And I jump on there and say, "No, look, he cast the first stone. You don't get that, or are you that moronic? You troll me, and that's what's wrong with the world because they hide in another country behind a computer screen. Let's old school it. Tell me where you're at so we can have a man-to-man discussion about it, and we'll old school this argument. Like
Or a
back when you're a
motherfucking
kid,
beat down.
you talk smack to somebody, and you're on your way home from school. It's like, uh-oh,
Yeah.
bam."
All right, I'm going into pandemic mode. Stand by for heavy rolls.
Stevie Wonder.
I'm in pandemic mode.
Where you at, Paul? I
Belgium.
never did ask you where you're from.
Belgium.
Okay, Belgium. Okay.
Yeah. Belgistan.
Belgium.
Oh, now, Paul, let me explain. When I typed yesterday, I went PM. You thought it was Paul meets world. No, it's prime minister for this bloke
Me.
That guy
over
right
there.
there.
Prime
Now,
Minister. Okay.
he's the
That's
prime minister of our group,
Ah,
Bobistan.
now I see. Okay.
That's our country, Bobistan.
Bobistan.
yeah.
Mm.
And if you're in the club, you're in the club. Some people got kicked out.
And Bob stands for what? Boring old bastards.
Boyfriend.
But
So
Bob,
that,
what is Irish.traveler? Your name isn't Bob, right? Or is it?
No, 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 no. It's just a nickname for the guys, the group.
Yeah.
There's
In
it's a
England,
very
in England, they call all the guys lads, right?
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. My God, I
For me,
remember one time I was, I was joining a group called Young Pioneers, and they went on travel from Kiev, Ukraine, and then to Moldova, and then to Romania. And I arrived there, and I was like, "Where is the man of the group?" And the dude was drunk. He was an English guy, was drunk, and all the other guys were there, and they were also English. And except one guy. One guy was from France, and he told me, "Yeah, man, now you're one of you're one of us." He said. I'm like, "One of us." I'm like, "What? What?" Yeah, yeah, you're one of the lads now. So that's how they were together. And I was like, "Isn't that an English thing?" Yeah, yeah, but it doesn't matter if you're from another country. Once you're in the group, you're in the group. You're one of the lads now. So I still remember that. And yeah, everywhere where we went, we were the lads. That's how they told
well, if
yeah.
you come here on the regular, you become a Bob.
me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you joined the club of the Bobs.
There we go, ladies. Let's drink up.
Whoa.
No, but
Nah, I was on the water routine here. Was going to try to go a week, but the sinuses and everything got going and whatever, so didn't make a liquor wrong. Went for a bottle of claret.
Handle it.
French. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't listen to the French. But the French dude, I mean, he was right because, yeah, man, the Englishmen, they were all drinking, drinking. But the thing is that if you do with them the first day, you're like one of them, and then you become English. By the end of the week, you're like full English. All we talked about was, I think, we talked more about alcohol than anything else. And in these countries like Moldova, Ukraine, beer is cheap and they come in half liters. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
the thing that I'm drinking here, the Belgian beer, well, that's only 33 centiliter. That's nothing, right?
Small.
I mean, in Eastern Europe, if you would get a beer like this, they would tell you, oh, where is the rest? Where is the rest that I paid for?
I've been to Warsaw a few times. Beer is cheap there.
Yeah,
I've had
Poland. Yeah.
many a good few nights out there.
And
Nice city,
Poland
Warsaw.
has also a lot of good beers now because it used to be a country of vodka, right? Like in the 80s, it was more vodka than beer. But then since the 90s and then the year 2000, now there's so many beer in Poland, even special beers. Yeah, it's and people have to make a choice now. It's like if there is a birthday, they're making a choice. Like, all right, are we gonna drink tonight vodka? Then we stay with the vodka. Are we drinking beer? Then we stay with the beer. So one time I was visiting my two cousins, and one has birthday on the 15th August, and the other one on the 16th. So they had to decide. All right, on my birthday is gonna be vodka. Then on your birthday, next day it's gonna be beer. And then one goes to the shop and he buys all kinds of vodkas, and the other one buys all kinds of beers. So there's enough to choose from. Yeah,
Whoa. I can't do
but
that no
never the
more.
two, because the two, I mean, beer and vodka, that doesn't go together. Yeah,
No.
No,
Or wine.
yeah, or wine. Yeah,
No.
no,
No.
bourbon and ale is not bad. If you get the big Las Vegas mug and you get a big stem, a tall glass, fill it with liquor, put it down in the bottom of the mug, and then fill the mug up with beer. So every time you take a drink, it tips and it mixes. Do about two of them, and all of a sudden you stand up like, ooh, oh God, here it comes.
but I know that in Germany, in some parts of Germany, especially like East Germany, there they had this thing that they do drink a shot after a beer. They say one beer, like they say in German, ein Bier, ein Schnaps, and Schnaps
Hmm.
is it's like a shot, right? And it could be
Yeah.
anything, Jägermeister, could be even a vodka. So, but mostly it's like these thing with crowds in it, like a Jägermeister. So what they do is they drink a beer and then drink the shot after it.
Do a
So they
shot.
mix
Yeah.
them the whole evening, beers and shots over there,
That's like what they do in America: tequila and a beer.
or tequila and a beer. Yeah,
A beer
yeah,
with a chaser. Tequila.
yeah.
That depends on where you're at. Some places you get a big whiskey glass, straight, no ice.
Mm,
Then you get your beer. Then you take a little bit of whiskey and then go back to your beer. Let one
mhm.
cool off the other.
I did a tequila thing one time with one of my mates in when I was working in New York. We finished work early because it was raining, so we went straight to the bar and we did beer and tequila, and then back to my house and polished off 3/4 of a bottle of tequila between the two of us. I was so drunk, Jesus. But at least I was in my own house.
What's bad is when you drink so much, you don't have enough room to drink a big glass of water before you go to bed. So when you wake up in the morning, you got the dehydration headache. You got all that crap.
We were off to work the next day, so it didn't matter. So that's why just I'd never done tequila before, and it just went straight to my head.
Oh yeah,
Straight
and
to
it
my
depends
head.
on which tequila you get. Some of the tequilas are pretty good, and they don't.
Cuervo. Cuervo.
Oh, that's gut rot.
That's
There are
what
some
we were
better ones
drinking.
out there. Well, Cuervo, you can get the Cuervo 1890, which
Gold
is a higher.
label. It was gold
What's that?
label. Gold label.
Yeah. Now you get the really good ones, expensive wine. It's a high grade tequila, and it actually affects you different. You're going to get just as drunk, but the next day it just doesn't seem to bother you as much as the cheaper ones.
We had a lot of beer as well, so I don't even remember. I remember going in the bar, and I remember who drove, or did we get a taxi? I can't remember. But we ended up back at my house, and we partied there. I was supposed to go to a show in the city and I was just too drunk to go. The guys wouldn't bring me. Said, "No, you ain't going. You ain't going nowhere." Oh, okay.
We used to take the new guys in the army downtown in Germany, and we didn't let him know this, but all of us had a little bottle of apple corn in our pocket. And so we get everybody a big glass of Hefeweizen. Because the guy's running his mouth talking shit about how much he can drink. So he goes to the bathroom, you get a fresh round of beer, and everybody puts apple corn in your Hefeweizen. It takes all the carbon out. And then he comes back, sits down, and everybody has to chug the whole glass of Hefe Weizen, and he'll get like 2/3 down, plus the glass down, and his foam goes 6 feet across the beer stubble.
Yes.
That was always a good one.
How do you pronounce this place? Wilhelmshaven
Huh? So you're breaking
in
up.
Germany.
What's that?
Type
How
it.
you pronounce it? Wilhelmshaven, Robert or Paul? It's in Germany. It's a base in Germany.
Williamshaven.
Wilhelm, yeah, the town
Let me check.
where they got the army base at, Robert.
There were a lot of major bases, but I wasn't part of that. I was part of 59th Ordnance. And so
Right.
we were little small towns all over Germany. So I was down in Landsberg at the base of the.
Wilhelm.
Wilhelmshaven.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. This is.
I say Shaven. Haben.
Yeah, Wilhelmshaven. That's the north of Germany.
Yeah.
Um,
We spent like 3 days in there, coming across from Atlantic to the equator, across over to the Pacific. We running around there with bottles of peach schnapps in our pockets and shit.
Schnapps.
It's cold in the motherfucker too.
Should have got you a bottle of Ouzo from Greece.
Hell no, I'm not touching that Uzo.
That stuff's better than soju.
No, my brother was a jarhead in Naples, and he tried that Uzo. He said, "Don't drink it."
It's not supposed to be straight, but it's just doing a shot.
Yeah, but that got that opium base.
So a lot of times they serve it to clean your palate after you've ate because of all the spice in the food.
Yeah, you can't tell them that when you get the piss test, though.
We used to drink the hell out of Ouzo over in Germany.
Tasted it. I didn't like the licorice taste. Well, I mean, I like licorice, but in alcohol.
Yeah, that's how you spell it. Yeah. I was there for 3 days.
Jägermeister has a strong licorice base.
Yeah.
But it also has a lot of other herbs in it.
I hate it. I'll drink it.
I've tasted it, but I don't like it.
The thing, I mean, it's not bad Jägermeister, but every time I had it in me, everything that I had in me came out. Yeah. So my stomach can't handle it. I mean, it's good as a schnapps, but my stomach cannot handle this thing. There's something in it that makes me go, not directly, of course, but let's say after half an hour, then it's an explosion.
Projectile vomiting.
Yeah. I remember in Ireland, in Dublin one time, I had to, because I was in a bar and I was drinking beer. And then I think my cousin wanted to have a shot. And so he bought a shot of Jägermeister, and I drink the Jägermeister, no problem. I go outside the club. We are already on our way home. We stop, we see fries. Me as a Belgian, I was hungry to get some fries. I started eating these fries, man. My God, half an hour later, everything was out. It was because of the Jägermeister that was revolting, getting fries and mayonnaise.
Yeah, the mayonnaise didn't help either.
But that's how we eat it. We dip.
I know. When I was in France, that's what they do. They dip it in the mayo. I'm like,
okay. Only dip it. Like, we don't put it, it's not like putting the whole thing in the mayo. Otherwise, that doesn't taste good. It's just like dip. Like, if you dip in ketchup, you can also dip it in ketchup. But we have so many, and the most popular is like mayonnaise. But apparently, we're the only ones eating it that way, because some people say mayonnaise, isn't that for salad? Yes, but it's also good with fries.
Yeah, I seen them do it in France. I'm like, okay, that's what you do.
Now they had this one shop down in southern Germany is made with some kind of wildflower, And that was like doing a shot of Tabasco. Oh my God, that shit would burn your throat going down. It was real hot. And I forgot the name of it. There was a favorite with the Bavarians. You know, the Scheiß Bayerisch.
What do you mean a shot?
Yeah, it was a little clear. It was clear, like Uzo or any other kind of schnapps.
Yeah, yeah,
But
I know what it is.
it was made
It's
from some kind of
it's
flour.
called. Well, I only know how it's called in Poland. In Poland, it's called Mad Dog. So that's yeah, an angry dog. That's a shot of
Yeah,
mostly vodka, and then on top of it, they do like I think 10 drops, about 10 drops of Tabasco. And you drink it, and it burns.
yeah.
But yeah, it's called Mad Dog, Angry Dog.
Well,
Well, this was. I don't want
Can
to
mess
say.
up your stomach.
I don't want to say Edelweiss because Edelweiss is a protected flower, but it was some kind of weird flower that grows down there in Bavaria, but not the actual Edelweiss.
Okay.
Oh, shit! I wish I could remember it. But that was one of our favorite one to pass around, like at 1 o'clock in the morning, and you're all crapped out, stupid, drunk, waiting on the free goulash souping to come around from the bar. Oh, Robert, drinking das, was ist das? Light a light flamethrower.
Yeah, they got a lot of
Simon,
different shots.
whiskey is king, not vodka.
You like whiskey? I don't. I'm not really a whiskey fan, to be honest.
I give you some good shit. You'll be a lover of whiskey. Trust me.
Don't drink blended whiskey. Make sure it's Kentucky straight or rye. Don't drink the blended. That stuff will kill you, man.
It all will kill you. Speaking of which,
Oh, it's
here's
poison
to
because
your health.
it's mostly vodka with a little bit of bourbon mixed in it. And yeah, that stuff will kill your liver.
Now, when I
All is
drink
yeah.
vodka, I drink it pure. I mean, I did try the Mad Dog, but yeah, it's not something that is actually good. It's only good, when you're out with friends, you wanna have some fun. But other than that, yeah, vodka in Poland, you have vodka with honey that looks a little bit yellow and it tastes like honey. Still 40 degrees. Then you got green vodka. They call it the grass vodka. Then you have brown vodka, which tastes more like liquor. It's not so strong. And there's like one that's brown, but it's good for your stomach. So it's like a kind of schnapps.
Mhm.
But yeah, other than that, it's mostly the white vodka that I drink. The clear one, the classic one. Yeah,
Potato liquor.
potato liquor. Yeah, but most of
I'm,
the
I'm
vodkas
not
are
on the
not.
wagon. I'm back
I
off
mean, they're
after that
mostly
video,
good.
Simon.
They're
I'm not.
mostly
Hey,
good.
Simon, what's the name of that green vodka you was telling me about? You know where the bulls eat the shit?
That's Krasuvka or the. I mean,
Bison, yeah.
it's called Zhubruvka, but in a lot of countries they changed the name to grass because it's made with grass, Krasuvka, and they put a
Yeah,
grass in it, and there's a bison. There's a bison on the bottle.
on the
That's
yeah,
label.
yeah,
the
yeah.
etiquette. Yeah, yeah. That one you can buy on export. It's everywhere in Germany, England. That's a vodka that's on export. It's a good vodka. I mean, you know,
Oh,
a
here,
little
that's a
bit
bad
different,
thing
but
about
it's good.
this pandemic crap. I can't find Leffe anywhere down here in Florida. It's all gone. The brown and the blonde
Oh,
Leffe,
Leffe. Yeah, I have one. I have
gone.
one in my basement, a little one.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know if
think
it's the
that's
brown or the blonde, but I have a little one in a can.
yeah,
Um, yeah, yeah, Leffe.
yeah. The brune Leffe is really great, especially if you're making bread or you want to make homemade yeast like farm yeast to make the bread. That's the best beer to use. Or I
Oh
should say ale.
yeah, they use it here in the kitchens. They use brown beer for cooking. Certain meat and certain stuff. When it's done with beer, it's yeah, like we make this kind of stew over here, and the sauce is really brown sauce, and it gives a good flavor because of the fact that they use sugar and
Hey,
and
John.
and black beer.
Hey, John.
Yeah,
How are you?
John
What's
Baker
up,
said
John?
hi.
I
Now,
was going to say
sometimes I'll privately. Go ahead. Sorry. What?
Simon's day off tomorrow, so he's not working the weekend as well because Maria's car is getting fixed and or
Cool.
serviced and MOT. So he hopes Maria takes him out for lunch. So I'd say he's on the
Tony
car,
Maria's
but that's
taking to McDonald's for some
because
chicken
that's
nuggets.
no, that's probably why he's not on the panel because he's on the vodka.
What's up, JB?
Now, sometimes I'll fry steak in beer, and I'd use the brown Leffe.
Yeah, but Simon doesn't drink beer. He had a few, like he drink beer with me because we
And
were out.
take a big ball of butter, three
He
tablespoons of butter.
drinks. Simon drinks Duvel. That's what he always says to me.
Yeah,
Duvel. It's a Belgian beer also.
well, I was
Yeah, he
over
drinks.
with him for 2 weeks, so we were out in the bars. So he just drank beer. He didn't drink any of the hard shit.
Don't drink beer.
Well, that's what I was drinking anyway.
So
Boy.
Simon, you have to come to Belgium and to buy Duvel.
But he doesn't normally drink beer. He drinks the hard stuff. So I'd say he's on the hard stuff tonight. That's why he's not up on the panel. Because when he told me said that he's day off tomorrow, then I know it. He's on
Mm-hmm.
the piss.
Ah,
Goddamn
so
Manchurian.
you always drink the evening before the day off.
Hell
Yes,
yeah. You ain't got nowhere to be.
because he doesn't have to drive. He doesn't have to get up in the morning. Even though he still gets up in the morning, but he doesn't have to do anything.
But it's
Uh-huh.
got to be available for Maria's target practice with her shoe if you get out of line.
Yeah, but I think he has to drive her to work, to the
No, he
bakery.
ain't.
Yeah, the bakery, because she has the bakery job. Oh no, that's not a Friday. That's
Yeah.
Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays,
Hey,
and Saturdays, because she's covering somebody on Thursdays. She's been working every Thursday.
all right.
Well, that's what she told me anyway. So she's
But
been
I got the
working,
day off. No Ubers.
except that Marisol thing.
Well, no, I called in. I ain't go
Oh,
nowhere.
you didn't go to the house like the last time.
Now, that damn it. Drive all the way over there in the driveway and text me on Messenger.
That's
Oh,
true,
my
Simon.
boyfriend taking me to work.
Simon, but you weren't drinking at 3:30 in the morning when you were on the panel. Because if you were on the piss, you get done for drink drive the next morning. Because you
How
do
do
at
you
least
know?
100. Because he does about 100 miles a day.
I do more than that, and I'm still drinking.
There's more cops. Well, I wouldn't.
I'm in America. A black man in America drinking and driving. Come on. Can't get no worse than that.
Driving 2,000 miles to do YouTube, met up with Big Kevin in Kentucky. Yeah, I saw you were in
Cool.
a different. I saw that picture you posted earlier. You were in a different state.
And JB, he over there spoiling John Jr. The boy got a
Mm.
virtual reality game. He ain't no taller than a sapling. He over there playing this game. I see you over there, JB. Spoil him like you can.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
the
yeah,
shit
yeah.
about to hit the fan. Big time. It's about to hit the fan.
Mm.
And Paul, if you was near me or Robert, you in good hands.
Yeah.
See, see what Simon says. Put your hands on the
If not,
dashboard,
you'll be
Ronald,
on
or we
YouTube.
shoot.
Put your hands on the
Come on
dashboard.
down.
God.
I'm famous.
Hey, look at, officer. I don't have no weapon. I should talk like I'm a ignorant Negro. Officer, I ain't begotten no weapon.
Master.
Massa. They better not try to
Master.
fuck with me.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna read these jokers the riot act straight up from the RCW, the Revised Code of Washington. They don't want to fuck with me.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
bad when I'm drunk. I'm even worse when I'm sober.
Hands up! Don't shoot! Hands up!
Right? Black Lives Matter. Fucking all that bullshit. All of it's bullshit. Every last second of it.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. Most of the division in the country is being created by Democrats, politicians, and promoted by the news media that they push. Because they'll swear up
Not
and
to
down,
mention,
oh my God, they're killing 2,000 black people a day. But yet, when you look at the actual crime reports, it's less than 100. And you look at how many whites get killed by cops, 200 and some a day. Go figure.
I don't support that.
Hey, Daryl. How are you, mate?
Daryl,
Negro Damas.
I knew he'd turn up.
Negro Damas. Tell us the
Sullivan's
future.
Irish Pub, Balibago, Philippines.
Tell
That's
us
a
the
friend.
future, Negro Damas.
That's a friend of ours, Paul.
In the Philippines.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's got
he's
got a
Irish,
ball.
American Irish, living in the Philippines, married to a Filipina, owns an Irish pub in
African American Irish.
sorry,
Now,
African American Irish.
dark Irish.
Dark
In
Irish.
the city,
Negro
the
Damas.
city. Balibago, that's a city?
Tell us
Angeles.
the future.
You know Angeles? Paul.
No. That I know it. I know it's a city, but other than that.
Northwest of Manila.
Okay.
Not
It's
far
Kind
the
of
from
like
pussy. It's the
towards, if
pussy
you were going
spot.
towards Subic Bay,
Yeah.
Mhm.
going that way. It's about,
the
Sex.
Nation's playground.
it's
Right.
south,
Sex capital.
it's about 45 minutes south of Subic Bay.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Just gonna plug in because my battery is getting low.
No
All
worries.
right.
We all black
Back on the
Irish.
chain gang.
I'm on the water as usual.
Garrett, did you find that channel with 4 Yorkshiremen?
What?
The 4 Yorkshiremen. I sent you a link.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, that was the video.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that. No, I've never seen it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Check out some of their other videos. I mean, it's just totally stupid funny.
I recognize two guys. One John Cleese and the other guy with the big eyes.
That was
Marty
Marty.
Feldman.
Yeah.
Yep.
The other two I didn't recognize. Oh, we got 11 million in the house, or 10 million in the house. We had 12 million, but now we got 10.
Uh-oh.
Gert is a watered down patty. Mate, you were saying the other day I was the best customer in the Greyhound. Remember? So how could I be watered down Paddy if I'm the best customer in the Greyhound? Answer me that.
Is that you,
Hey,
John?
Kiko. Hey, Kiko.
Who said that? Who signed their death warrant? Hello, Luz.
What's up, Kiko?
I think Kiko, I dropped the link there. So you click on whenever you're ready.
Dirty Sarge. Lose is Kiko.
Yeah, I know. Just
Oh,
sometimes
okay.
it takes a second.
All right.
That's his wife.
Yeah, man of leisure now. He's a made man. He should join the club. Set his computer up in his bedroom, like me. This is the palace. You don't have to do jack.
Here's Daryl.
Oh, okay, I see.
Look, Obama.
Okay,
What's
I
up,
see
Colonel?
how it is.
That
What's up,
naked Pocahontas.
Yeah, that's a
That's the
naked
guy.
Pocahontas.
This is the guy that's in Angeles that owns the Irish
Ah,
pub.
Pup. Okay.
He's just
What's up, Kiko?
he just changes his name all the time.
How's it going, Ronald?
Hey, y'all.
I was going to put Edith Pussy up there, but that would cause an alarm.
Yeah, I see how it is. You pinned that thing up there, and you said, "Hey, Kiko, whenever you're ready, just click on it." You put it up there for Kiko. You ain't put that shit up there for me.
I
I
did.
know, right?
I've been clicking for 30 minutes on the top
Mate,
of the thing that you
mate,
pinned at the top.
mate. I sent it to your phone earlier. I said
You
I
sent it to
send
my
you the
phone.
link. Yes,
Do I
we were
look like some?
talking.
Do I look like some chick? The girls mess around with the cell phone all day.
I'm
Look,
trying to tell. I'm a grown ass man.
You're
look. I'm a
texting
grown
me.
ass man.
You were texting me, and I said, "Do you want the link?" And then you said, link question mark
Was I talking to you on the cell phone?
Messenger
No, I was
Messenger
not.
Facebook Messenger. Check it out.
I was Facebook messaging on my computer. Okay. I, I don't know what you said.
Great photo, Dice.
Hey
Yeah.
man, hey man. I'm just saying. You pinned it up there and you said like a little girl from high school. You went, Kiko, when you're ready, please get on there. Now me, I've been clicking because you taught me last week, right? You taught me last week to
The
pin
pin.
it at the top.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So if
yeah,
somebody could all I'm saying is you told me how to do it. So I've been
yeah.
clicking at the top and it keeps taking me to some place to try and get some join
Coffee.
some club or
No,
coffee
no,
or
no, no. It's
something.
the
I don't
buy
know.
me a coffee. It's the buy me a coffee.
Can we go
Anyway,
back? Can we go back, Your Honor, to the beginning of our probatus question?
fire it away.
That you, John
Since you did
Wayne.
subpoena me here, you got on there and said, Kiko, please get on there. And then I went, oh shit. Then I clicked on it. Then all of a sudden it came here. I've been clicking for 30 minutes at the top of the thing like you told me to. And then I was like, well, damn, I don't want to interrupt and they have a good conversation like I'm a
Just
damn bitch.
text. You text me on WhatsApp. You call me on WhatsApp. You text me on Facebook. You message me on Facebook.
Hey man, you just like
You
one of my old girlfriends. I said, I
you
text
call
her and she
me.
goes,
You really
I
call
just
me.
woke up. I text her and then she goes, I'm going to the dentist. I text her and she goes, I have to go to the gynecologist. So every
Like,
time
why
I
you
call,
going to the gynecologist? I ain't seen you in 2 weeks.
you know what I'm saying? What's up with that? All right, I'm just saying.
Well,
I'm trying to talk.
I have things to do, Dice, like you.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm
Now,
saying? See what I'm saying?
now
You're a
the
busy
defense
man.
rests.
I rest my case. I throw myself in the mercy of the
The
court.
defense rests. You
Come on.
out of order.
Whoa. Hold up.
No,
I'm
you need
sorry.
to
Wait.
file for a mistrial.
Can we start over? Can we start over?
Roger
Um,
that.
po, uh, Paul, Mr. I mean, I can't spell, man. I can't see. Actually,
For
I'm
me,
just old.
world.
I'm old. I'm 100 years old. Paul, Mr. the world. Hey, what's going on, brother? How you doing today? Good to meet you. I'm sorry about that.
Another Bob. Another Bob.
I just had to browbeat him for a second, but I'm sorry. I apologize. My
It's
manners.
okay, man. I'm good.
So
I'm
good to
from
meet you.
Belgium, Europe.
Oh, Belgium? Oh, that's a good place to be from, man. Last time I was out in Belgium, man, I almost got in trouble, man. Yeah, man. I went to the club, man. When I went to the club, all the girls was like on me and the like 12 different GIs that was with me, and then I was with some Royal Air Force guys. We were all hanging out, and the girls started paying attention to us, and I don't think the local guys like that shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when we
Really,
left,
in Belgium?
don't ask me where I was at. I was somewhere near Patton's grave.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Well, first of all, we started out in Belgium, and then we went to Luxembourg to Patton's grave. So it was real close between
Okay.
Luxembourg and Belgium, right there on that border. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I got
And hey, check this out. Check this out. At first, I thought everybody in Belgium was like, don't take this the wrong way, okay, brother. Hey,
Oh,
I thought
I don't
everybody.
really care about Belgians, to be honest.
Listen. I thought everybody in Belgium was kind of soft. They were kind of like pussies, like right, because of the fact that what happened at that pub. But then I started meeting them and started becoming friendly with the guys. Then we started drinking, and then I really thought they was soft because they was drinking beer, like a cherry beer, a strawberry, all these different flavored beers. But yo, that shit fucked me up, bro. I got mad respect for them. I got mad respect for them. Mad respect. Yo, that beer was strong and it tasted great. But it tricks you because later on you're up in the hotel room.
Yeah, we have the strong beers.
Wow.
Yeah, so and usually when we want to become friends with foreigners, first of all we introduce them to the strong beer, And if they can drink the beer, then it's good. If not, then they get tipsy, they get wasted.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
some beers are really they have a very light taste. So you're thinking, oh, I'm
exactly.
drinking something light. But the thing is, if you have one of these beers, they already count for three. And people
Yes,
forget that. People, oh, this is good. It's really light. Let's give me another one. Okay, you get your second one. That means six normal beers. You're already having six normal
sir.
beers.
Yes,
You're
sir.
already
Yes,
looking
sir.
wise.
So I held my own at the pub at the beer drinking place. We were all chatting, chit chatting, and everything. But when I got back to my hotel room all alone, I think I like closed the hotel room bathroom door, and they had a mirror on the door, and I looked at myself, and I lost it. I went, I started laughing at myself in the mirror. I was drunk as hell.
Back in a minute, guys.
Wow,
Yep.
wow, yeah. But
For
Belgium was
sure.
all
Goddamn
right, man. I liked it.
Americans.
I
Daryl,
farting
that's like
vestiges.
that's
I
like
liked
going
it.
to Ondex. There's that monastery in Ondex where they make this opium-based beer.
Oh,
Ooh, wow. Ooh,
Dude, the deal
wow.
is you got to drink two and be able to make it to the door to walk out if you want the money that's inside the kitty. Nobody ever makes it to the door. You just get up those
Wow.
4 steps, funk, you're down. You're out for the count, man.
Hey man, but I tell you what I liked about the Belgium pub, man. You go in there, start drinking, man. They got some unisex bathrooms and shit. Everybody's in the bathroom. It's like, yay!
Really? When was that? Because all the bars that I know here, it's all separated.
Hey, this was back in 1995. I went to a
Ah,
damn
okay, yeah,
bathroom.
the 90s. Yeah,
I
Yeah,
in the
went to
hey,
90s, a
I
lot
went
of
I
stuff
went to
was
that bath.
possible. In the
Yeah,
You were
I went to that
90s,
bathroom. I was
yeah.
shocked. I was shocked
that was,
because
that was
everybody was
before your
casual,
time, Paul.
but everybody was more mature though. Everybody was casual. There was no stressing. Only one stressing was me for a second. I was like, "Oh shit, what's going on? Did I walk in the wrong room, bathroom, or what?"
Daryl's like, man, it sure got cold in here real quick.
There, did they
Man,
have regular commode or was there a hole in the floor?
No,
no,
huge hole in the
it's
floor.
Thailand was the best place
Hole
to
in the
live,
floor
Charlie.
it had
in France.
France.
In
It's France.
France, but
It had
not in
side
Yeah,
Belgium.
yeah.
it had
Okay,
side
okay, yeah.
urinals,
I know France
bruh.
got a hole in the floor.
Bro,
Yeah.
listen to me. Listen to me. It was like really, really nice. You know what I'm saying? The urinals was on the side of the wall. It was nice and clean. It was nice. It
Right?
was nice. But what tripped me out though is that the girls walked in and went to the right to their stalls, and the guys all went to the left and peed against the wall. And I was just like, yo, this is what's up with this?
Yeah, that's
You
true.
can have a good
Yeah.
night just in the restroom.
You know what I'm
Shit.
saying? People
Hmm.
were
Yeah.
so nice. People were so friendly. Nobody was just bad
What
person. Nobody was
what's the
being mean.
restroom like now, Paul? They split. They got their own place now.
Well, now it says clearly women and men. We are not on that level yet that they are creating what is it, a third kind of gender stuff bathroom. That's still not here, but when this is gonna become mainstream in the US first, then I guess Europe will follow, like
It'll
they follow
spread.
with everything.
It'll
So,
spread.
Right?
but of
Yeah.
course, it's crazy. Yeah, I think if you're a man, go to the man. If you're a woman, go to the woman. And if you can't decide that day if you're feeling man or a woman, then I don't know.
Then
Then
you're American.
go behind the tree in the park.
Oh, ooh.
You know.
What do
Ooh,
you say
Slayer.
there, Slayer? I hear that
Who said
bullshit,
that?
Slayer.
Who said that?
Goddamn Americans.
Slayer.
So
Yeah, you got the men's room, the women's bathroom, and you got the one for who's confused.
Listen,
Hmm.
listen, Americans. I'll speak to
yeah,
Paul in
but
his
I
own
mean, I'm I,
language.
I'm
I'll
I'm
speak,
100% sure
Paul.
that the people who are confused, at the moment that they're walking towards the toilet. At that moment, you can decide for yourself if that
Yep,
day
yep,
you're feeling man or
yep,
if that day you're feeling more woman. And if you
yep.
feel more women that day, then go to the women bathroom. Okay,
There you go. You don't need a
if you do
third
it like
category,
that,
bro.
but don't make a third space in a pub where you could have, let's say, another table with chairs for people to come in and sit down and have a beer. Don't put that away and make a third toilet room. That's ridiculous.
And what about the women? What about the women that want to come in there and just aim their shit? You know, just. What about the women that want to come in there and aim? Like my cousin Martha. She don't squat. She stands right there and then shoots her shit like a dude.
Hey, Paul.
Wow. That's some
Martha
skills,
stand right there just like you and me, Robert, and go.
That's some skills, bro.
Yeah.
She got skills.
Here's the
Get
thing.
paid for
They
that. She
all
need to get
have
paid
a
for that
long.
being a porno movie or something. That's some skills, bro.
Hey,
They all
Paul.
have a long
Sometimes you got to
shirt
shout
pulled
up and
over the
shut
top
these
of their pants.
Americans up. Let's
What?
talk some Belgium.
What
What?
you say?
Shh, be quiet. I'm missing. Listen. Paul,
Yes.
when I'm in Belgium and I go to in the bar and in the toilets, I see on the door it says Heron and damn it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron is men, Domin is women.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah.
But not in the 90s.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
when we
In the
got
90s.
when we get the new recruits into Germany, we tell them, they say, which bathroom's which? It's simple. See, the one that says Domin, it means the men, da men. And when it says Heron, think of harem. And they're too
Hey,
stupid
but Robert,
to see who's walking out of which one. And they walk in the wrong one, and you hear, ah! He comes running back.
yeah, but
Everybody
Robert, I always walked in the Heron.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good way to get a beat down.
A quick beat down.
Hey, bud.
Hey, bud.
That's
What's up,
crazy.
bud?
No, it isn't, bud. Because I've been there.
No.
done
I
that.
second the emotion.
I've been there, done
Correct.
that. Got the T-shirt. Been there.
I can't communicate with these women. They talk too fast, and I can't understand that.
I don't understand why you don't like me too much. I heard till you go to a hotel. I come there and you
He
not
love
there.
you long
Then
time.
I find you in the bar. What the fuck, Sullivan?
It's a too much
Hey.
drama.
Wow.
When they've got a flat head, bud, you know it's not right.
Wow.
Thailand is not for American.
I was like,
Unless you don't care.
Her
When
name
they've
was.
got
Her
a
name,
flat head, they're
They
not
sound like
name
you're
was,
yelling at each other.
man, I had to tell her to calm down. I was like, chill the fuck out, girl.
I'm telling you, I got the coochie one time in Thailand. That's all I needed because it was quick bar girl and out. Hey, I don't want to talk. I don't want to do shit. You can
I should have
beat me
known when I
and-
first met her at the damn pool table, bro. I said,
right?
I said, hey, how you doing? What's your name? She goes, my name is Noche. And I was like, huh? Noche.
Hey,
And I said, okay,
hey,
Noche.
Daryl, when you was in Thailand, you was playing 8-ball.
I actually was in Germany when I met this Thailand girl, bro. Because every
Oh,
military
laughing.
base has all these Thai, Filipino, South African, Ethiopian, every fucking girl you can imagine. They're all hanging around these bases, man.
Them
Hey, Maria.
Ethiopian girls.
Hey, Maria.
What's up, Maria?
Ooh. Okay, stop that talking. Okay.
Right, keep it clean now. Maria's
Yeah,
in the house.
What's up?
No swearing, no cursing, no
Okay,
effing,
it's
and
all
no
good. It's
jeffing.
all good. It's all good. It's all good.
She's a Bobette. We call her the Bobette.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's about
So
that. Because if we curse, Simon gonna get a shoe. So everybody keep the profanity down. We don't want Simon to get a headache.
Hey,
Unless
Ronald, if you
Simon's
start
dream,
swearing,
Simon's
you
dream,
start
it's
swearing,
okay.
Ronald. Maria
wait.
keep throwing
Robert,
the
you're
shoes.
talking. Sorry, say that again, Slayer.
I said if Ronald keeps talking, Maria keeps throwing the shoes at me.
That's right.
Ouch.
You're gonna get beat down.
You know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
Maria. How are you?
I'm zipping it.
I guess
Hey.
you finished your dinner now. Oh, it's 9:10, so you're home about
She's
40
always
minutes.
eating. She's always eating. Later, she's gonna have some cheese dog.
I just want to know if Maria puts wax paper down when she's doing her thing, baking thing, or does she put flour on the slab and then put the baking down? Because I'm a flour guy, and it's kind of messy, and it's really messy, and it fucks up the whole kitchen. but I use flour. I don't use that modern day plastic wax paper. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You gotta pick it
Daryl,
up and slap it down.
Daryl, I can answer that question for you.
What's that?
I know you like big fat girls. That's why you use flour to find that wax.
Oh, hey, no, listen, check this out. Check this out. Check this out. See, your wife is here, but I'm gonna be nice about it. When I was in high school, I was a heavy hitter. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I used to like them heavy, heavy. But then, like 10 years later after high school, I started going for regular girls. But back in the day, I mean, there was no arguing and fussing and fighting when you're 15, 16 years old. You don't want all that arguing. You just want to hit you a heavy girl. Because she's game,
Them big ones always scream.
Hey, Daryl, we used to call that back in the day. Down here, we called it hogging.
Hogging. Oh my goodness. Hogging.
We like days, a pig.
Man. Those were good days, man.
We got
so
10
yeah.
Gareth, if you working in the background there.
Million, what? What are you talking about, man?
Gareth is working overtime.
No, I'm just checking out who was in the background.
Okay.
Got 10 million in the house. 9 on
YouTube. You're searching for 24/7 Asian. Ronald.
It's all good, baby.
Oh, Simon. I had another viral. It's nearly up to 1,500.
Damn.
Viral?
Yep.
Viral.
So I reached viral at 5 o'clock this afternoon.
You must have over 4,000 watch hours now, Paddy.
It hasn't caught up with it yet. It's I don't know.
So in Belgium, they so fucking organized, man. They're just like Germany. They're too fucking organized. So that's the only downs. They can't just chill out and relax a little bit. Yo, I was in Belgium and I went to the supermarket. I thought to myself, holy shit, this place is organized. If you were to take a piece of bread, a loaf of bread, and put it in the damn vegetable aisle, I think they would call the police, man. It's organized, bro. I was like, holy shit. It's very nice and it's very neat. Everything's so neat, man. Fuck.
Yeah, but you know what, Daryl? I've been going to Belgium since the early 90s. And I used to go 2 or 3 times a year. And I will say about the Belgian people, they're always very welcoming. They always welcome you.
Very friendly, bro. I was like, wow, very friendly.
Very welcoming people.
You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Hey, no offense against you, man. I was with a bunch of Royal Air Force guys, and they were still nice to us.
Everybody talking about Belgium, and the Belgians sitting here in this panel doesn't even care about Belgium, to be honest.
Yeah, but no
problem. Royal Air Force guys were drunk in I was like, oh my god, they don't embarrass me.
No, I used to go to Belgium 3 times a year. And they're real nice, welcoming people because they remembered the British
and good pigeons,
the war.
right?
I bet.
They remembered the British, so they always made us British welcome. The French,
well, Daryl,
they're yellow bellies. They don't give a fuck.
Hey, yo, Simon, don't get me wrong, man. Don't get mad at me, but check this out about pigeons. Check this out. I was in Abu Dhabi, and something got mixed up with my order, and I ordered some chicken wings, and they served me some pigeon wings, legs, whatever.
Can't be a bit of pigeon.
I was like, what these people? And they were like, sir, don't offend them. And I was like, I'm offended. I was trying to get some chicken wings.
It was
crazy. But they were little chicken wings.
Yeah, very little chicken. I was like, holy smoke, this bone is not the same, bro. They're like, no, that's the Arab guys are like, this is very good. In English, what do we call this? Pigeon. I was like, what? Pigeon? Oh man,
did you still eat them?
Well,
no, I couldn't do it. I was cool with it. I was like, I played it off. I was real nice and polite, but I didn't eat it.
Thank you, but no thank you.
I ordered something that they couldn't screw up. I was like, well, hey, can I have a pizza? No, I got the pizza next. And then one of the Arab guys I was with, he tore those pigeon wings up.
Well, I'm not prejudiced. I see real people, but what I will say about them ragheads, they're arrogant. They're an arrogant race.
Yeah, they're a trip.
And I've encountered them myself in airports. They're arrogant.
Yeah, they'll knock you down.
When that flame burns out, they're going to turn back into desert rats.
Hey man, FDR helped them out, man. Got them out the desert. Got them off the camels in 36. FDR was like, okay, we're going to take this oil, we're going to use it to fight the war, but then we're going to give it back to you in 1980. And they looked out and said, so many years, that was a long time, right? They were like, okay, but what is this for? Because they were digging for water, trying to help them find water, but they found oil by accident. I was over there for 10 years as a diplomat working with the Middle East guys. So I'm telling you what I'm telling you. So man.
You know they're arrogant, Daryl. You know they're an arrogant race.
Well, yeah, I worked with them. I'm very arrogant.
When that flame finally burns out, they're going to be back to desert rats.
Right, Simon. It's just like them. Anybody with that kind of freaking money gonna be arrogant.
Anybody.
I mean, to the point.
That's a lot of money, bro.
Well, you got to remember,
they were pumping 50,000 barrels of oil per day at $70 per barrel when I was there.
At the height.
There you go.
Hello.
$100 barrel at the height.
Yep.
Well, don't forget the religion teaches them. They're taught at an early age through their religion in Islam that they are the elite. They are the chosen one. They're totally immune to manual labor, so they import manual labor. You got to see what they do to the guys from India that come over to work the construction crews.
And the Filipinos.
They've got this great contract.
And the Bangladesh.
30 of them and one
FW.
And all the Africans, all the South Africans.
Yeah.
But those fuckers did not have the resources to even pull the oil out of the ground until the U.S. and the rest of the countries came in there and got them that shit.
UK and United States came
in there.
With Shell, Chevron, Texaco, Amoco.
BP, don't forget BP.
BP, Exxon Mobil, the whole gang.
And when we finally, at the end of the day, FDR signed that paper and said, look, we're going to give it back to you in 1980. When we gave it back to them, they
turned to shit.
Oh my God!
They turned to shit.
They went crazy, man. That's what I was over there guarding. I was guarding that company I told you called Aramco.
Aramco, yeah.
That's the company I was guarding.
Mm-hmm. And they turned just like Tony Montana. Gold-plated this, gold-plated that.
Gold-plated that. Yeah.
You see, my mom worked for Aramco when she did 10 years in Saudi, and
wow, she must have retired as a millionaire.
Yeah, she did. She came back, crap load of money.
Yeah. So in Aramco, whatever your job is, no matter what your job is in Aramco, hopefully it's a doctor or a lawyer. Oh my God, whatever your job is, they pay it times 4.
Yeah.
In Aramco.
So you can pay your Social Security.
Yeah. Who's from? Okay, Simon. Yeah, Simon. I met Vera from Devon, the nurse, the UK nurse. I keep telling you about. I fell in love. She's from Devon. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway, I fell in love with her, bro. She was a UK nurse, and she was a nurse, but she got paid times 4. Everywhere I went in Saudi, we went to Bahrain, we went to Abu Dhabi, we went to Dubai, we went all these little trips together. And she was like, "Ooh, you like that? What are you looking at? You like that? I'll buy that for you." Everything I wanted, she bought it for me, bro.
Well, the flip side to working for Aramco, you actually had to join the Saudi National Guard, so they got a paycheck for that.
SANG, Saudi Arabian National Guard, SANG.
Right.
That's what I worked with, SANG. Yep.
Right. And they also got the big pay. But see, the thing is, if you got an RN, and my mother was slotted as a nursing administration because of her degrees, but they worked in nursing compounds outside the cities.
Okay, let me explain
to
you.
Majority of the people in those nursing homes, hospital compounds, were the mongoloid children that they didn't want the world to see, and they would send them out there.
Yes. Okay, so I told you guys this before when I worked over there. Every brigade of Asang, every brigade of Saudi Arabian National Guard has their own hospital.
Yeah.
And each hospital is like all these South African, Ethiopian, and Filipino nurses, right? And Thailand nurses. And there's always one or two Western white people, like UK, Canada, United States, Europe, one lady. And she's in charge of all these other nations.
Yep.
Now, imagine, check this out. This is what I told you one day, that it's not the color of your skin, it's the color of your passport. Because a lady from Canada or the United States, she's getting paid times 4, right? A nurse, imagine a nurse in the United States getting paid 4 times her salary. Holy shit. Well, anyway, the girls in the United States, Saudi Arabia, she's getting paid 4 times her salary. And then we had a Filipino girl that got married to a guy, and then he did the paperwork and changed her passport from Philippines passport to a U.S. passport. Cha-ching! She got paid, dude.
Yeah.
And once they found out that she was a different category, all the other Filipinos kissed her ass. Okay, at that. Okay, at that. Because she became elevated to the United States salary times 4. It's not the color of your skin; it's the color of your passport. Holy shit!
The treaty.
Yeah,
well,
a lot of Irish nurses went over there and they made a fortune over there buying houses when they got back to Ireland because they're getting paid.
Let me tell you a bad story.
6 times better.
Let me tell you a bad story about an Irish nurse that I met when I was over there. She was a real sweet girl, real nice girl. We got along real well. But one night, we got in a van. We came from a party from the embassy.
Uh-oh.
And she fell asleep while we were driving in the van. And the driver was the Indian guy. He didn't do anything bad. It was just the road. He made a turn, and she did not. She was she was completely, dead weight. You know what I'm saying? Out, completely out, dude.
Out cold,
dude. Her head hit the window of the car and broke the window.
Jesus, must have been a big girl.
No, she was just skinny. Bruh, we were stressed out. We were like, are you okay? And because she was drunk, she was like, what's wrong? I don't know what it is about being drunk. She didn't even get cut.
Yeah.
Now, if you weren't drunk, you would be, ouch. Oh my God. Take me to the hospital.
She would have been the next day. She would have been the next day.
I didn't talk to her after that, but what was her name? But yeah, she was what a trip, man.
Irish Colleen. An Irish Colleen. Yeah, we like to drink. We do like to drink.
What was
us
that
Irish.
girl's name? Oh my gosh. Hey, hold on. Let me do something real quick. I'm gonna do something I ain't never did before, man. Oh shit! What time is it? Oh, it's 5 in the afternoon. Shit, fuck that.
Hey.
I'm gonna call. I'm gonna make this call.
Hey, Daryl,
I'm gonna make a
tell me
call.
you're going to buy a round.
Say again.
Don't tell me you're going to buy a round. Something you've never done before.
First of all, you sent me this on WhatsApp? Did you send me? Yeah, you sent it to me on WhatsApp. No, you didn't send it to me. I don't see it.
What?
Oh, you sent it on. Okay.
That's where you were texting me. That's where I
Okay.
texted you.
All right. Now I have to take what you sent me.
Yeah.
I have to take what you sent me and send. Where are you at? I gotta take what you sent me. Here you go. Damn. And I'm gonna send it to myself on WhatsApp. How do I do that?
You can't.
Oh, no, wait. I go to WhatsApp.
You copy it. You copy it.
Where is it?
And paste it on your WhatsApp, I suppose.
What the fuck, dentist?
Why are you doing that for anyway? Because it's only a link to here.
Yo, I'm getting ready to fuck you guys up. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. What do you see? You were bullshitting me. Oh, I see it. Okay.
I'm not bullshitting you, man.
Okay. Now I'm gonna send it to this guy. Then I'm gonna call him, and it's gonna fuck you guys up.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna call
him. When you see him in the text, just let me know who it is. Okay. Do you know what I mean?
Here we go. I'll let you guys hear what I'm talking to him about first.
Okay, fire away.
Okay.
Do.
Eat it, pussy.
Hey, man. First of all, I don't mean to bother you if you're working, but I've never called you before and bothered you. But I'm doing a live. My friend is doing a live stream, and they're all vloggers, YouTube vlogger type of guys. And you got to get on here and tell some of these guys about our stories in Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Khobar, and all this. Oh my God, man! Please click on that link so we can chat with you.
Yeah, right now I've got my 2-year-old with me while I'm trying to work. That's the only thing.
Oh man!
Where's the link?
He's got it on his phone, Simon.
Okay, next time. Hey, but I do have a question to ask you though. You remember the time we were driving from the embassy, the consulate embassy, or something like that? We'll leave a party, some kind of fucking party. And we're going back to Aramco, and that girl fell asleep and she hit her head against the fucking side of the car.
Oh yeah, that was.
I don't know her name. If you remember her name, she was Irish girl. What was her name? Ruth Butley. Ruth. Now I remember Ruth. A cute little sweet ass little Irish babe, bruh. Harry Grable. Remember drunk ass Harry Gall? Oh man. Okay. Oh my
God. Is this a different live, Gareth?
No, it's the same goddamn lives.
I can't see nobody else, only here.
What do you mean?
Oh, I can hear somebody speaking there, but I can't see him on your live.
That's Dice talking to the guy on the phone that he wanted to bring him up on the
financial guy, CPA, and you're
fucking get him up on the panel.
Millions of dollars. I don't want to screw you up, but listen to me. That shit was funny as hell.
He wanted to bring him up on the panel, but he can't.
Well, yeah, you got to mute him then because it's not on the panel. So
yeah, well, he won't be too long because he wanted us to hear the conversation that he was having with him. That's what he asked.
Okay.
That man, and then you can tell a story about how I fell asleep in your kitchen one night. In the sink. You had a double sink and I fell asleep in that. Okay. Set it up. You got to talk to all my guys, and it would be funny as hell. They will fall out their chairs laughing. God bless you, man. It's so good to see you. Here to talk to you, Mateus. Later, brother. Love you. Like brother.
I'm Mateus.
Hey, her name was Ruth. Her name was Ruth Butler.
Mm-hmm.
She was fun. Oh man, she was an Aramco girl, one of the nurses.
Her name was Ruth, but she didn't have any slates.
I'm telling you, man, she could not.
She had butted the hell out of that windshield.
Kabam! And didn't wake up, bro. And did not wake
up.
And he corrected my story. He reminded me we were going to a party because we had hit 2 parties. And then we were going back to Aramco to a party that they knew was happening at Aramco.
Damn.
Yeah. And then we got to the party, and then I met my little friend that I was trying to link up with, little girl named Jessica, a South African Indian girl who never been to India and can't speak Hindu at all. You know what I'm saying? She's like never been to India. She was born in South Africa.
Well, you know some of them Hindi girls, they just open up their legs just cause.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? But check this out.
Your brother, your uncle, your nephew, they just.
I know. I heard about you've been up being a village girl. Everybody pounding that shit. But she never been to India. Because she never been to India, she was like not Indian. She was almost like an American girl. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she was chasing brothers around. She was chasing them damn Indian guys. Oh, I wanted to tell you my story about Aramco. So one of my friends, he was a big shot at Aramco. Excuse me, he was a big shot at a local hospital for radiology. He was like a senior radiology guy from South Africa. And we were going to a party at Aramco, and because I was a diplomat, I would sign everybody in or whatever. And he was driving the car.
Hello, Tahir.
I had a Tahoe that I borrowed because we had like many Tahoes, right? So you just borrow one of them and just do what you got to do. Anyway,
hey Tahir.
Anyway,
Thank you.
He was driving the car, and he's from South Africa, so he had like a UK accent or German accent. He's like, "Oh, what the hell, bloody hell, man!" He talked like that, right? And he was an Indian guy. And he was driving the car, and they asked me for my passport. I gave it to him. He handed it to him, and then they asked him for his igama, which is a piece of paper meaning that you're like my slave, my driver, like I own you, like you're here only to work for me. He went the fuck off. He goes, "Bloody hell, man! What the fuck I look like? His goddamn his servant." And he pulled out his fucking passport and handed it to him. He goes, and he was really mad at the guards. And anyway, we got in there and going to a party. And I was like, dude, relax. He just, it's not his fault. Most of the guys here who are Indian are servants.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, screw him. He sees I'm driving this car. Ooh, that shit was funny as hell, bro.
By the way, Kiko's been on the panel for a while. He hasn't had a chance to say anything.
Kiko, who the hell's that?
Yeah, because the goddamn Americans won't let the Irish.
Who the hell is Kiko?
Who's that,
man?
You
know Kiko.
I thought that was a printing place. And hey, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
One of the other Bobs.
Kinko's office.
No, not Kiko. It's Kinko's. Yeah, that bullshit place. What up, Kiko? I ain't heard from you in a minute.
Good,
he's Irish.
Listening.
All good, Tahir.
I ain't talking about right now, man. I'm telling a fucking story. I'm talking about like in the past couple of days. I've been like wondering, where's Kiko? Can I say it like a Thai girl? Where is Kiko?
Kiko retired.
Shout out, Tahir.
Huh?
Welcome back, Paul.
Yeah.
Where is Kiko? I heard he's from Pennsylvania. I don't want a lump of coal in my stocking for Christmas.
Yeah, you better watch out.
I'm telling you what. Thai girls are coming to town.
Daryl's
They
on the
just
juice.
coming.
Daryl's on the juice.
Yeah, it's your fault too. It's your fault, Garrett. Because Garrett, you are guilty as two boys fucking behind church on Sunday. You told me to buy the
Time out.
You told me to buy the Chinese beer. Yes or no?
No, I said buy one. I didn't say buy a whole case.
Buy one what?
Oh,
case of beer. Chinese beer.
I never told him to buy. I said buy one. I never said case of beer. That's your fault.
Yeah.
Oh, you never said buy not buy one case.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? He
mouth open.
You construed the words.
I was in the store with him because he had me on Facebook video call, and I was watching it, and he said, "What do you think of this beer?" And I said, "Yeah," because he wanted to give it away to people. And I said, "Well, have you tasted it yet?" No. I said, "Well, buy one.
Buy one." I was showing you a case.
Yeah, but they're in the. Mate, you were at the
you said buy one. You didn't say buy one beer.
See what I'm saying?
You said buy one.
Anyway,
Hey, let's back up. Oh, sorry, Kiko. I'm gonna talk to you in a minute. Let's back up. Your first mistake was I said this is Chinese beer. I wonder what it tastes like. And you were like,
you said it was Korean.
No, the Korean was to the right. The Chinese was to the left. And I just showed you a picture of it. And I showed you the picture and I sent it to you. And it's Chinese writing. Anyway, listen to me. You should have stopped me because I had a couple of beers before I got there. You should stop me because Chinese beer. This could be formaldehyde in here.
You ain't never lied.
And he wanted to.
I don't know what's inside this beer.
But he wanted to give it to his customers, and I said, "Jesus, man, they might say, oh, okay, it's okay, it's nice, just to be polite," and then they never come back to the pub again. Then they never come back to the pub again.
Now I'm 8 beers in, and I'm offending people. I'm sorry, Kiko. What do you think about this? What is your verdict?
Guilty as charged.
I object, Your Honor. You're completely out of line.
Hey,
retrial.
Suspended sentence.
I want a retrial.
Kiko.
Mistrial.
Hey, Kiko, you should have said not guilty, Your Honor.
So, Paul, you're in Belgium, huh?
Uh-huh.
My father went through there through Liège in the winter of 44, 45 on his way to Germany. And a little thing called the Battle of the Bulge.
Ouch. So
you see Paul right now. He's not used to the bobs and this American crap. He's like with the short answer. Mm-hmm. I ain't saying shit else.
Liège is in the east of Belgium. It's in the French-speaking part, and I'm living in the Dutch-speaking part. And the Dutch-speaking part doesn't really care about the French-speaking part of Belgium. There's like rivalry. So basically, we see it as another country. That's country of Wallonia. So what happens in Wallonia, we in Flanders, we don't really care about because we consider that as another country. But of course, for Americans, it's like different, right? You guys see it different. You guys see it as
a lot of bloodshed, a lot of history.
Exactly, it's different.
It's kind of like Canada.
Hey, Paul.
Paul,
don't be scared of saying goddamn American.
Simon, you're talking over Kiko. You're talking over Kiko.
Simon the Slayer.
Just said something. I've not said anything.
Kiko was talking about. You talked over him.
Simon says.
Hey,
put your hands on your nose.
Simon says, so let him go.
Simon says, put your hands on over your mouth.
When Simon says, you goddamn Americans have got to listen.
I love you Ronald. Too, Simon. You sexy beast. You.
Peace.
The British are coming.
Hey, I'm just.
British are coming to save the day.
I'm not trying to
say yes, right?
I am not trying to drive a wedge between you and Maria, your wife Maria, because I keep calling you sexy all the time on the thing. I know she get mad as hell.
Oh.
Hey, Daryl, don't you be saying that when you're showing some poppy on some Filipino's pussy right there on your picture.
Ouch. I'm going to change
that right American.
Now. I'm going to change that right now.
Hey, Ronald, you know I'm right.
Ouch.
I know, but Simon, look what you showing. You got a girlie that did how to do a these days.
Yeah, but that's what every hard-working man should come home to, brother Ronald.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't have it both ways now.
See what I'm saying?
You can have it both ways.
I will direct the jury to exhibit number A. You know what I'm saying? The Slayer avatar. Hey, now I changed my avatar. To the Dirty Black Santa.
So Simon, that doesn't.
Hey, Kiko, right? Don't you be?
Hey, there I am. Look at me with my damn Santa Claus uniform on.
What'd you say, Kiko?
I said,
hey,
that's not
there's
for
the
a man
Black
bleeder,
Santa, right?
Hold up, Simon. Kiko was talking.
I can't hear him though.
I can't hear him.
Pictures are not for a sign. Yeah, can you hear me now?
Kiko, come closer to the mic and give us a song.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Are you wearing
slow?
Kiko, are you wearing the white earphones?
No, more nothing.
Well, thank God you ain't on cam.
I
That's why the
object.
camera's off. Kiko's
I
next.
object. I object. Strike that from the jury's.
Gareth, as we say in America, if you throw me a meatball, I'm going to hit it out of the park, and you just did. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I walked into that. Next
You
time
did.
I shut my mouth.
You did.
Yeah, you
Oh,
And
did.
if you, I
That's
was just
funny.
trying to help. I was just trying to help you. So you threw it in my face, so you can help yourself.
It's a
Gareth,
Hey,
home
Gareth.
run.
Gareth, you
Hey,
need
Gareth.
to up
I'm
your
only saying. I'm
game.
only being allowed to overpower the Americans. You know they're loud and proud. We got to stand the ground.
Yes.
Sorry, Kiko. What were you saying?
I said, Gareth, you're going to have to up your game. You're in the big leagues now with this panel.
Hey, Kiko. Gareth can't up his game. He's drinking water.
Oh, hang on.
When she gonna bring her cousins up there on the 8th of December? I'm having a big shindig. I want some girls from Cavite.
Hey, bring it on down.
Bring it on, girls.
I'll tell you
So
what
you be
about
a
those.
clown.
I'll give you an opposite story of those Thai girls, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I knew an aunt up in Tulsa, Oklahoma. This girl took care of me. Very soft-spoken. Was none of this choppy shit like they speak in Vietnam, you know.
No, we call it soapy, Robert.
No, she took care of me. When she had to go to the grocery store, she didn't have a car. So I'd come by and pick her up and take her to the grocery store. She would pay me $140 just for taking her to the store. Of course, she'd get the $140 back the next day.
Hey, Simon, Gareth's leaving now, so we can all talk.
Gareth's going smoking. So he's leaving me. He's leaving me with all you Americans.
Have you gone out to serenade your pigeons yet tonight, Simon?
Kiko, I told you, when you retire, you've got to have a hobby. So why not get some pigeons from Belgium? Hey, Paul?
Huh. Tell you what, I made a mistake on Belgian airline. Was that Sabine Airlines? I was leaving Germany December 83. And so I'm flying out of Munich, Germany, but they had me on a Belgian airline all the way to Belgium and then switch flights. Well, I get on the plane, it was cat seats, so I could wear civilian clothes. And I was asking the stewardess if she could speak English, and she couldn't. So I asked her if she could speak German, and she said yes, so I started speaking to her in German. Man, they treated me like shit that entire flight.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. So that must have been from the French side of Belgium.
Yeah, it could be. But this is from the 80s, right? So I don't know, because the last years, as far as I always remember, is that if the personnel is Belgian personnel, they actually need to speak at least two languages, right? Which is Dutch and French. And of course, since you're working on an airline, you need to speak English. So the fact that somebody from Belgium working on an airline can't speak English, that's the first thing I hear of this, and I'm actually surprised. But then again, if that happened in the 80s, then maybe in the 80s they hired people who only could speak, let's say, Dutch and French, and maybe later they they realized that people also need to speak English, especially on international flights. However, that company doesn't exist anymore. Sabina, it went broke a couple of years ago. Then they changed their name to Brussels Airlines, and now they're just called Brussels. So it's not even airlines anymore. It's just called Brussels. And today they presented on the television their new logo, and it looks the same as a logo from a Polish paper, and now the Polish paper thinks maybe suing them or whatever. So it's just funny to me. But the airline Sabina, as you named it, that was the, let's say, the pride of the Belgian airspace, right? That's finished. That's over.
Hell, I was only 20 years old. I was going home back to the States. I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
Man, I told you I got some dirty looks on that whole time.
Hey, Robert, did they have planes back then?
What's that?
I said 40 years ago. Did you have planes back then?
Yeah, ha, ha, ha. Oh, that was a scary flight, let me tell you, because the wind was blowing so bad through Brussels. It's a very short runway. And you had these little short, stubby airplanes that would just take off and go down the runway and they'd shoot straight up in the air. But when you came into land, they couldn't reverse the thrusters. So at the back of the nacelle on the engine, you had these look like a clamshell. It would start to open up and it would slam behind the engines and then slow the plane down that way. So I'm sitting by the window and I'm looking out the window going, man, it's just flopping pretty bad. You can see all the smoking rivets on the wings. And so when that nacelle with that clamshell started opening up, I'm thinking, oh shit, engine's about to fall off. And it just slammed back and clanked to the whole airplane. Everybody shit their pants. That was a trip.
Is that what they call thrust reversers?
Yeah. And then the little bastards, they took my duffel bag, and we're sitting there and sitting there and sitting there, and then finally somebody comes on the plane and finds me and says, need you to identify your bag. And I said, is this your bag? And I said, yeah. He said, okay, go back on the plane. Bag gets loaded. I get back to Florida, get off at 10, grab the duffel bag, go to my mom and dad's house, and I'm at home. I'm starting to unpack. And I had an address book in there that had all my contacts from Germany, a bunch of friends, a lot of German locals, all my old German drivers and their families. And my freaking address book is gone. I couldn't believe that shit. They took my address. Because they thought I had East German spies or some shit. I don't know.
Where's everybody on? Oh,
Uh-oh. Gareth has got the echo now.
That's a first.
We're waiting for Simon Says.
Simon says, hands up, don't shoot.
What are you having for dinner, Simon?
Simple, Simon Says. Put your hands on your head.
Simon says, hands
up. Which one?
I'm having some smoked haddock tonight.
But it's only Thursday. I thought you had haddock on Friday.
Yeah, but I'm on day off tomorrow, Robert. So I brought the haddock forward a day.
Oh, man of leisure, huh?
No, that's you, Kiko.
He's got the day off tomorrow. So
but I don't get paid. I'm having a day off, but I don't get paid.
Because you work for yourself.
Yep.
You can look for
so
a new
Maria's
vehicle
car
tomorrow.
Service is going to cost Maria's car service is going to cost me it'll cost me about 250 quid, but with my day off it's going to cost me close to 500.
Righto. Missing wages.
But money's only money.
That's why Maria's going to take you to McDonald's for chicken nuggets.
Well, I'm hoping she takes me somewhere better than McDonald's, Robert.
How about Jelly Bee?
Because I don't eat that shit.
How about some proper fish and chips?
Yeah, I love fish and chips. Are you on the Ewan Williams there, Robert?
Nah. Didn't make a run today.
Okay. So you're drinking that cheap you're drinking the cheap American liquor.
No. I'm drinking what's the name of this shit?
Hey, where did Paul go?
He took off. He said he had to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Paul's going packing Belgian chocolates.
Okay, Paul. Thanks for coming up on the panel. Appreciate it.
Hey, Paul.
Good night, Paul.
Now, Simon, it's a wine night. I'm drinking claret.
Claret.
Kind of like a port, but not as tart.
Yeah.
So, what are you on, the vodka, Simon?
Vodka?
Yeah.
Are you paying, Paddy?
I said, are you on the vodka tonight, Simon?
I'm saying, are you paying? Are you paying?
No.
Well, it's none of your business. How's that?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It certainly isn't Budweiser, right, Simon?
Hey, don't you take it to... Hey, Uncle Fester, don't you be taking it to heart now. You know me.
I know you, yeah, I do.
Well, Simon, you know every time you drink mouthwash, you have a really bad day the next day.
I don't drink mouthwash unless it's clear.
You don't drink the blue stuff?
I never drink the blue stuff.
I've seen some people are addicted to that stuff. They actually drink it. Jesus.
Yeah, that's a diehard alcoholic. You know,
the only blue stuff I take, Gareth, is it's called Viagra.
Oh, he
what do
just
you
let
need
it
that
out of the
for?
bag. Just lets it out of the bag now.
I don't need it.
You just said you took it
in liquid form.
No, I said if I did take blue stuff, it'd be Viagra.
I wouldn't touch the stuff, not yet. Anyway, got a fair few years to go.
You can't touch it because you can't touch that stuff because it'll make you hyperactive.
Why not?
That shit started out as blood pressure medicine. It had this weird side effect.
So, Simon, when Gareth arrived there in UK, did you tell your girls to address him as Uncle Fester?
When Gareth arrived in the UK, I had to send Maria out to get 56 pounds of potatoes.
I didn't have that much. Jesus Christ.
Give over.
56, 54.3. Come on.
56 pounds of spuds.
That's only about
27
kilos.
He can eat 2 potatoes more than a pig.
But that guy, put it this way, this guy here down below, he eats just as much potatoes. So, he likes
but not as much as you.
You like your mashed potatoes, you like your roast potatoes, same as me.
Yeah, I do like potatoes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I don't, but I couldn't eat all the spuds you eat.
When you were in the States, Gareth, did you like hash browns?
Yes.
Potatoes?
I can get them here
now. Of
now.
course he did.
I can get them here now.
Just make your own hash browns, man. It's easy.
No, I get
Listen,
them. I get them in the supermarket.
I'll put any amount of money on it. None of you Americans can eat as much as Gareth, and I'll put my good money on it.
You could probably put us all together and we wouldn't do that, right, Simon?
Yeah, he could eat us all under the table.
Yeah, I'm Irish. What do you expect? I wouldn't be able to drink you under the table, that's for sure. Not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore. But I can still have a few points. I did when I was over there.
You was the best customer at the Greyhound.
Yeah, that's what I keep saying. But the beer was cheap, so why not? They'd have a happy hour for Carlin till 9 o'clock, so why not?
Now, Gareth, that night that you ate the cold cheeseburger, was that in your hotel restaurant?
I started the live. We were in the bar, and Simon was on the fish and chips, and I was on the burger. So I ate the chips, and then I didn't eat the burger till about 5 minutes before they kicked me out. But the food, it's pub grub. It wasn't anything special. They have a restaurant in like past the bar on the way into the reception of the hotel. But I never ate in there. I just got the whatever was on the menu for. Well, I just got the burger.
Pub grub.
Pub grub. Because the Greyhound pub, even though it's part of the hotel, it's kind of like it's even though like put it this way, Simon met him there the other day. Because we did a backstage and he came up on the panel for a bit. But Simon didn't really recognize him. And then when he left, I said, "Do you not remember him?" He said, "No." "Who's that?" And I said, "That's the guy. Do you remember when we walked in the hotel and he told us they just closed the bar when they were cashing up?" "Ah, okay." And then he helped me to make a video, my last video of the day I was leaving. I made a video and he filmed me, which will be coming out next year. Or maybe
remember.
before.
Did Daryl say that he serves food in his place?
Yes, he does, yeah. He has a kitchen. He has a camera in the kitchen as well. So
probably
sometimes
many different dishes, huh?
Philippine food.
So the last time Joseph was making some really weird stuff that looked pretty good. But I hadn't seen the new guy doing any dishes. Now, Joseph used to always do something weird at breakfast.
Yeah.
You're going to offer during lunchtime or evening meal. Is that right, Daryl?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Ivan can cook his ass off. He just hasn't done anything.
Oh, okay.
But when you get busy again, Daryl, that kitchen will be busy.
Yeah. I sent a message to Overstay Road. Hope he responds.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's a very busy guy. It takes him sometimes 3 weeks to get back. He doesn't have 3 weeks though, because 8 December is coming up on us quick.
Yeah.
And he needs to he's gonna come or not gonna come. You know, hopefully he will come. If he doesn't come, after the event he'll probably be sorry if he misses it.
But this way, he's got what, just under 2 weeks. He's got 13 days.
Okay, so hopefully
he's got. Hopefully he will. Hopefully. As I say, fingers crossed.
I'll talk to him when he if he contacts me. I'll say, look, I don't want you to work. I want you to chill out and relax, and meet and greet all the different people that'll be there, do some networking, do some crosstalk, and do some meeting and greeting. But don't be filming and doing all of this vlogging. Just chill, man. Relax and enjoy. This is your event for you to enjoy and chill. It'll be even funnier if you brought number wife and number two. Do they have a babysitter? Find a babysitter and just chill out.
No.
Relax.
That's her sister. That's his wife's sister. The other girl is gone. The other girl is gone.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
Me and the wife took a trip into the Asian grocery store this morning. Got our frozen fish. I got some pork longanisa.
I got some salmon downstairs. I think it cost, what was it, Garrett? $4? I got 2 pieces of it. I ate kilos. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know. It was a big ass long slab. It comes like a slab of ribs, and I cut it into 3. I had 1 fish sandwich. There's 2 more left. So I'm gonna have another. This morning I'm gonna have a salmon fish sandwich with the Dijon mustard and the regular mustard. Mayonnaise.
So would you buy like a pound and a half? Pound and a half, 2 pounds?
Yeah, it was like a pound and a half. I don't think it was 2 pounds. I think it was a pound and a half. It was a real nice slab, and it was very good. It's fucking good, man.
That'd be what, 200 pesos? $4?
A little bit under, 200 pesos. It was under $4. Yep, 200 pesos.
You didn't get a big bag of dried cuttlefish?
No, I didn't. I'm not into the cuttlefish thing.
No
I
shrimp chip.
no, I don't eat the shrimp trips or anything. But there's a new place that opened up that Tippawan, the guy, the black guy, JJ. He's a vlogger. He one who
Mm-hmm.
thought of this thing on my pup. He
Mm-hmm.
did a one the other day at a shrimp at a seafood place that Brad just opened in Angela City.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go there. I mean, they have some huge shrimp there. I'm gonna go there and check that out, and that'll be a really nice. I can have a shrimp sandwich, a shrimp salad. They got crab there, but I'm not counting on it because his crab looks great. Some of them are huge, but
Mm-hmm.
hopefully he does them better. I mean, he better. The going thing now in Angela City, these guys on the side of the road selling these crabs, and when you buy the crabs, they're dried out inside. The
Mm.
meat is
So
all yeah, it sucks.
not fresh.
It's
Not fresh.
not fresh. They didn't. It's not alive, and they didn't do what they needed to do to make sure they have enough water and that they're alive.
So
So
they're
you
Mm-hmm.
buy
scamming
them,
you.
they're
Scamming you.
scamming me. They got me that one time, Kiko, when I first got here, because it looks so big and they're all professionally wrapped with the thing so it doesn't bite you and everything, snap at you. And when I got it home, I cracked it open and I was like, wah wah wah,
Mm.
uh, it's not.
Never had crab, but not. I've seen it, but not my cup of tea. The first time I had shrimp was in Cuba when I was over there,
Okay,
and
hold on.
and
Let me get this straight now. You are a grown adult and you eat shrimp for the first time
no, it was in Cuba in the 90s,
in the 90s. And how old were you?
20 odd,
28? Wow.
20 something.
Dude, I've been
He's
eating shrimp,
he's
I think, before I was born.
he's still not a grown adult, Daryl.
I just don't like seafood. I just don't like seafood.
Mm.
I had
You
an
didn't eat
accident.
that. I didn't
I
know you didn't.
I had an accident with a bone, so that's what put me off fish seafood. So
Okay.
that's why I don't eat it. I'm kind
Ain't
of
no
like
bones in shrimp.
no, but the first time I had it was in Cuba.
Ronald, he ate it tail first.
With the shell?
No, I was in a private residence turned into a restaurant at night time, and we were in a place called oh, what was the name? Uh, it was just outside Havana. It was about 45 minutes drive outside Havana. Um, oh, what was the name of the place? Oh no! This was Santiago de Cuba. That was down south. No, it was Santiago. It wasn't Havana.
I like breaded fried jumbo shrimp.
Yeah.
Mm.
The ex did a lot of fish when we were living together. I mean, even the smelly fish and whatever, but nah. Milk fish, because we used to go to this warehouse that sells all this imported frozen fish and other stuff. And she'd buy the milk fish and whatever other things. But no thank you. Because she'd eat the heads. She'd eat the heads.
The stinky fish is called bulad.
All she's told me it was stinky fish, so that's all I know.
The,
Anyway,
the secret to eat fish is you got to remember it's not a potato. Small bites, because they all have bones.
yeah, but she
Even if they
eats
say,
that.
A lot of vinegar.
She, she eats the heads, man. I could hear her
yeah,
crunching on the heads, and
the
she eat the
traditional
eyeballs.
the traditional dish up in Alaska is fish head soup.
Yeah, but I'm talking about a Filipina.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
Gareth.
She,
school friend over in Babaylete, they were up in Mapatog, up in the mountain. We'd go down and buy fish and take it back up there. Hell yeah, they eat the head, they eat everything.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I took my wife's neighbor friend to the Makati Mall, food court, and I told her you can get whatever you want. That's what she got, fish head soup. All the things to choose from. Yep.
Wow. Well,
The
that's what they like.
Inuits, they look at fish eyeballs, they eat it like it's candy. It's like a treat for the kids.
Well, a lot of times they fight over it, who gets them. Because
Yeah.
there's only two of them.
And it's weird because it's raw. And the lens is still in it, so while you're chowing down on it, it's not really too bad. And then the lens starts to crunch, and you're like,
okay. Too much information.
Have you eaten yet tonight, Gareth?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why. Some cultures out there to eat some crazy stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, she never told me much about Philippines, and I was kind of probably not interested, so I didn't know much. The only thing I knew about was she was from the province in Iloilo. That's it.
Yeah.
Has anybody heard from Gear lately?
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
No.
He hasn't been on for.
He showed up the other day and said two things disappeared.
Oh yeah. He was in. He typed a few things in the text, and that was it. And then he was gone.
That was it. He took off, but at least he did pop out.
Wasn't that Simon's night that he was? Maria did a live.
No, it was mine. It was mine.
Oh, it was yours. Okay.
No, that was last Friday. Anyway, we know that story now. Anyway,
and I told him, hey, we were just talking the other day. I ain't seen you in a long time. We were talking about the other day about me and you were in Hong Kong at the same time, and this and that. And he went, yeah, okay. What's wrong? What the fuck was wrong with him, man? He didn't have no.
Who knows?
He lost his mojo.
Well, he's been dealing with that vertigo or whatever.
Oh,
might be on some medication.
Ah.
Yeah, but I haven't seen him anywhere. It's like he's off the face of the planet, basically. I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay.
It's going to happen to all of us someday.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so let me tell you what happened to my mom. She started out with vertigo, and vertigo turned into Alzheimer's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
She didn't know which kid was which kid, or whose wife was married to which son-in-law. You know, it was like which son, which sister, which daughter-in-law was married to which son. Oh, man, it's crazy.
That's weird because I was going to say because vertigo is tied into a ear problem when you can't feel the
inner
pressure.
Ear part.
An inner ear problem.
Hey, Sarge, listen to me.
Yeah.
It's a misdiagnosis. They think they got vertigo, but they don't have vertigo.
Right.
They're losing their marbles, man. They're fucking they got Alzheimer's. You know what I just said?
Yeah, I heard what you're saying, but
she don't have vertigo. She thinks she has vertigo. She thought she had vertigo.
But it was probably what, dementia?
It was dementia. Yeah.
Okay.
So Gear is saying,
and the worst part of that shit, dementia and Alzheimer's, it's not the fact that, you forgot somebody's name or this. It's the fact that you don't even fucking know what a set of keys are. Somebody say, hand me the keys. You don't know what keys are.
That's crazy, man. Oh, I don't want to go out, man.
Yeah, that's not just.
There's all kinds of things to go out, right? There's all kinds of things to go out, but
yeah, all the electrochemical connections in your brain get haywire.
Oh,
yep.
Man.
And you don't know a frying pan from a car.
If you got some other stuff, at least you got your sense about you, honey.
Nope.
Okay,
no, they don't have that either.
But you don't have when you got dementia, you're like out there. Hey, the Secret Service when before Reagan died, they knew he had all the secrets and shit.
He had it all.
Nobody get near his ass. They didn't let nobody get into this guy.
Yeah, but his issues didn't start showing up until he took a bullet to the head. Remember the assassination attempt?
No.
It came to the heart. His press secretary got it in the head. Brady.
Yes.
Brady Law?
Brady got it.
I thought it was Reagan that put 22 to the head, and Brady got it.
Yeah,
the Secret
Brady
Service
got shot.
The Secret Service took it
and
here.
Brady survived, bruh.
Yeah.
Brady survived. Oh my God.
Yeah, the Secretary of State took it in there.
What was he? John Hinckley? The guy. Anyway, it's the guy who loved Christy Brinkley.
Yeah, John Hinckley Jr.
Isn't
he? Not Christy Brinkley. What's his name? Oh my goodness.
Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster. He liked that little bony ass.
Yeah, but as soon as Reagan came out of the hospital and went back in the office, he was never right after that.
No, he started doing a lot of shit. We stopped bombing the Soviet Union in 15 minutes.
I mean, his wife, Nancy Reagan, was basically being Jill Biden today.
Hey, but you know what, though? His exactly got us out of the Cold War because those selfies were like, this motherfucker is crazy.
Right? But then who he had backing him up in the Defense Department, Daryl?
My boy. At the time, that was my boy. Yo, man, in 1990, 91, 92, that was my boy. I was like, yo,
I'm in charge.
Go get him. Go fuck him up. That's my boy, George Bush, man.
No, I'm talking about the Secretary of Defense. Came right out and said, I'm in charge.
Alexander.
Hey. But you know what, though? That wasn't a thing about he really wanted to do that. He just screwed up the talking point. He didn't say it the right way.
The words.
Because, Alex Hayes was like a West Point guy, did all these years.
Gung-ho.
He was not one of these wacky guys, but
he was gung-ho.
When he had his 15 minutes, he fucked it up. Mm-hmm. He could have been president next if he did it the right way.
Motherfucker gonna try to sidestep the Secretary of State, try to sidestep that Speaker
of the House.
Everybody, I'm in charge.
What he actually said was, and I'm telling you, now, that's when something I learned when that was my major in college, right? And the teacher talked about this. What he actually said was, the teacher warned us about something that they do now. He said, watch out for the 30-second sound bite. And what he said was, I'm in charge here. I just want everybody to know and relax that I'm in charge here at the White House. Everything's in control. When the president gets better, or we can but they didn't listen to all that. All they heard was at the beginning, the 30 seconds. I am in charge now here. Oh shit!
Yeah,
you notice how fast they shut that shit down.
And Daddy CIA was the vice president. Who do you think was really in charge?
Huh.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you, George Bush was in charge, man, because that motherfucker was CIA, yo. I know these guys.
Waiting in the wing.
I know these guys. Reagan was like trying to figure out, because he was starting to do dementia already, because at the trial of the Iran-Contra, what did he say? And he said it and passed the fucking lie detector test and everything, because he really believed it. He goes, I don't recall. Somebody might have told me, but I don't recall anybody telling me that. And they got him a lie detector. He looked good on TV, like he really believed. He just don't remember that George Bush told him that we're going to take the money from the Iran-Contra and we're going to mix it over to the Iran. We're going to buy some weapons. Right?
Yeah.
He don't remember none of that shit.
And then they hung Ollie North out to dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then here
we got this dumbass horny governor in Arkansas. All he likes to do is get his dick sucked. So what we're going to do is we're going to fly all the cocaine into Mena, Arkansas. We're going to launder the money in some things that he set up. We're going to take that money, buy some weapons, put it on the planes, and have some dude fly it back so we can have our own little private war. Is that
Sound like Whitewater.
Clinton was
the governor. Hey,
I wonder why he was president.
Yeah, because shoot,
I
they had to hook him up.
I had a buddy in the Army from Arkansas. I used to pick on him all the time. His last name was Burke. And I said, how the hell could you assholes in Arkansas let this SOB become president? And you know what he said? That's the only way we could get rid of him.
Ouch.
That's pretty bad.
And his fake ass wife trying to talk like this back then.
Yeah.
What happened to her accent? She's full of shit.
Bill Clinton even came out and said, my women, hell, Hillary slept with more women than I have.
Damn.
I stand by my man.
Yeah, they were a couple of freaks, man.
They are a couple of freaks, dude. I'm telling you.
Then we got stuck with Donald Rumsfeld for how many years? They finally got rid of him.
Man, we are really fucked up right now. I can't believe all the dumb shit that happened.
Yeah.
Because these guys get voted in, and these guys fucking I owe you a favor, so I give you a job in the cabinet.
But let me tell you something. We wouldn't have known about any of all this bullshit if it wasn't for the internet and all this other shit that came about nowadays, all these platforms. Before, these motherfuckers used to get away with some bullshit.
Yeah, because they could tell the editor-in-chief of the paper or news channel, whatever, don't say nothing, or you're in trouble.
Well, you know who General Honore's mentor was, don't you?
Who's that?
Donald Rumsfeld.
Really?
And I can prove it. What was General Honore's favorite saying?
Stuck on stupid.
No.
What's that?
If you don't believe micromanagement works, you're doing it wrong. And that's what Rumsfeld used to do. This is what you got. This is all you're going to get. Make it happen. And guys they were robbing steel plates off of junk, welding up 5 tons, welding up deuce and a halves, putting plates on everything out of scrap. Keep from getting the shit shot out of them. This was during the first Iraq. You know, the second when we actually went in and did the occupation.
I know.
These guys were getting whacked and couldn't get any equipment.
Sounds about right.
And Rumsfeld said, no, this is how many men you got. This is your equipment. Too bad. Get over it. I'm not authorizing anything. No up armors, nothing. So when they got rid of Rumsfeld, then we started getting strikers, started getting better body armor, actually got shark skin. Sam Walton was still alive, but he was pumping free equipment in left and right.
Right.
That was made in the U.S. Then all of a sudden, these guys have got like mega 32-foot shipping containers full of all kinds of goodies. Like 24 hours after they got rid of Rumsfeld.
I remember that shit when them Humvees couldn't take a fucking firecracker.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
56 turtlebacks. All it was a 6.2 liter diesel driven beer can.
That's all it was. Because that fucker will go up like tinder.
Yeah.
The IEP up under it. Fucking asshole.
Yeah, and it was kind of like Vietnam. If you wanted protection, go to the cam point, get a guy that's good with a cutting torch and start cutting off your own shit and take it back and weld it to the vehicle.
Yep. I remember that. I'm like, what the fuck? Who are we? We in the United States of America? We go build some shit. If you got the fucking beast protecting the president, but the troops ain't got this shit?
Yep. Uncle Donald. And I don't mean Trump.
Unbelievable. I can't believe they just did it. I mean, they'll do it right in front of you and just don't worry about it.
Yeah. I mean, guys.
Yeah, then Donnie, remember Donnie came out after the attack? Oh, we're missing $2 billion.
Yeah. Where'd it go?
Well, where the fuck did the money go? You ain't building no fucking armor-proof fucking vehicles. Where'd the money go?
Look at the 5,000 weapons that came up missing in Iraq. And then a few months later, they were in Mexico.
Not to mention the money that come out of Afghanistan.
Well, that was part of Fast and Furious.
Yes.
Then it came out that all these weapons were in military crates. And it just happened to be the exact same number of missing weapons from flipping Iraq.
Right. Hey, but if you're in the game, just play the game. Keep your mouth shut. Don't pull a snow.
Blaming redneck Billy Bob Joe Briggs gun runners.
You call my son Billy Bob. Billy Bob is there.
Where the hell is he going to get 5,000 military grade M4s packed in wooden crates with straw and national stock numbers right there on plain daylight in the videos? Oops.
Unbelievable.
We'll shut up and cut that news feed. Sweeping under the carpet. Sweeping under the carpet.
Like that.
And then he comes out and starts running his mouth again.
I ain't never heard the Washington Post or the New York Post dig it up either.
Look what happened to Project Veritas. Remember that diary? That's supposed to be Joe Biden's daughter's?
Yeah.
We found it in a hotel, gave it to Project Veritas. They went through it, they read it, but they couldn't validate, and they tried to give it back. And they refused it. And now the FBI raids them after they refused the diary back.
What the fuck were they doing with anybody's diary?
And how did the New York Times print a story about it less than 24 hours after getting raided by the FBI if the FBI didn't leak it?
Somebody, that's a problem. Somebody call a plumber. There's a leak.
Yeah. You got your DOJ.
There's a big ass leak.
Yeah. And it happened.
There's a big ass club.
And we're not in it.
No.
That's right.
No matter how high we get, if you ain't at the top echelon of the pyramid, you ain't in it.
Mm-hmm. Out you go.
You get the Finkster stash.
You get the bird. You get the bird.
Right?
What do you think they bought out Carnegie? Carnegie didn't want to be a part of the club.
No. But you got Henry Ford and Rockefellers over there rocking the show.
Yeah. And explain to me why Rockefeller owns 90% of all virus patents.
Right.
That function has been going on since 1946.
And Bill Gates' daddy.
But they think people forget this stuff. Crazy.
A lot of people forget stuff. Not everybody, but a lot of people do.
As long as I've been on the planet, since I was 18 years old, I could understand and discern the crap that they were trying to shoot down motherfuckers' throat. And from 18 till now.
We've been doing biological warfare and gain of function ever since we started sending blankets out there to the Dakotas.
Right? But, poor people got other agendas. They know what's going on, but that ain't concern them. We know what the fuck is going on, but we don't care because that ain't putting no pork and beans in my fucking pot.
Yeah.
Where I got to feed my kids. I don't give a fuck what they doing over there in the White House or the greenhouse.
Man, your country has really gone down. No offense.
It's part of history. It's supposed to.
Yeah, but why? But why? Why?
Because all good things must come to an end. That's just the way shit is.
I saw a thing on a video where an actor, I don't know if this was set up or it was real, where somebody said that millions of people have been saying that America is the greatest country in the world. And then there was a pause, and then this actor says, America is not the greatest country in the world. Our literacy is this is this, jobs, unemployment, all of this stuff. America is not the greatest country in the world.
It was at one time. Look at the final exam of a high school student from 19 28. Or go back to 1890. Go back to the final exam of 1898. Google it. You will fail it. And these were things that people had to know to be a good working part of society. Like how much, the questions they said or asked for it were just like, what the hell? And I got degrees. It's like, we don't even study any of this. So they had intentionally dumbed down society to be robots instead of productive members.
Like when I've lived many years over there, and I've met different people from different walks of life, and I've met, say, like guys with college degrees and whatever. Man, they're as dumb as shit. They don't fucking know nothing.
How about a question? For your final exam?
And I'm saying to myself, how the hell do they pass their exams and get a college degree?
No.
This guy's a dumb. He's a fucking idiot.
Well, you used to ask questions like how many bushels of corn are in a 6x4x5 box? That way,
I wouldn't even know.
How many bushels is it?
I wouldn't know.
What the fuck? Those are the things. And they used to ask questions like very deep, extensive questions on grammar.
And a lot of Americans that I met have never even left the country.
No.
And a lot of Americans have said to me, "Is there still a war going on in Ireland?" When there wasn't. I said, "Well, do you know President Clinton?" "Yeah." "Well, he helped end it." "Oh."
Do you know how many high school graduates don't even know what a zip code is?
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't even know.
They don't. They don't sit there and print out letters. They all print and they all do single print. They don't even write in longhand. They have no idea who the founding fathers were. They have no clue to the Constitution. They don't even know the classics.
Yeah, but they were born there, so they don't need to know this shit.
Well, that's because they're being robbed of it.
Well,
Robert,
no, because they weren't interested to know.
I know all about the constant, what we call it, the condensation. I know all about the American condensation.
More like condemnation.
Yeah, right?
Condemnation.
These young kids, idiots. I mean, God. I mean, some of them do, but majority of them don't.
No.
We talked about this before, but they don't know what shape of Utah is. We can't tell you what it is.
Yeah,
but they can tell you Florida. They can tell you California. They might able to get away with Maine, but they can't tell you what Nebraska looked like.
Yeah, but Hunter Biden can make a perfect sketch of the Ukraine and cocaine.
Ukraine cocaine. But we just sound biting and shit. Ain't nothing we can really do unless we all get together.
Yeah.
In numbers, we can make a change, but we don't have the numbers.
Put it this way: there's a lot of talk, but there's no action.
Right, because we don't have the numbers.
Yeah, but I mean, is everybody so thick? I mean,
well, I wouldn't say they're thick. I mean, some of these people are basically working on fear.
Gullible.
Now, yeah, they're gullible too. We got a bunch of gullibles, but then there's fear too. And fear is way more weighty than gullibility. They fear losing this, losing that. They don't care about being gullible. They fear about losing whatever they have. So they're going to do whatever they can to protect.
Yeah, I can't lose 210 channels, freaking home shopping network. Oh, I can't lose my Xbox.
Yeah, but I mean, put it this way: what they don't want to lose, they end up losing because they voted this idiot in.
That's why there's a lot of Biden remotes out there, and they're actually starting to put two and two together.
Well, it's
and they're losing seats left and right. The majority of the Democrats are retiring in 2022 and not going to run because they know they can't get elected.
And the majority of the voting base for the Republicans are dying off. What they got to do? They got to scare the rest of them.
Yeah. So let's have a dynamic. Here's some.
We're going to have Cory Booker bringing, urban housing into your neighborhood. You're going to have black kids, Mexican kids, brown kids running through your suburbs. Fair.
Well, remember when you used to have to buy a house, you had to have 20% cash of the cost of the house, or you couldn't buy one.
Mm-hmm. That was
Now
the
they
same
made
here.
it so
That was the same here.
so easy to buy a $250,000, $350,000 house, 40-year flipping mortgage. Now they got you enslaved because they know you can't afford to quit work.
Nope.
They're going to lose your house.
Nope. Not unless you hit the lottery.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're going to take 30% of that right off the top.
Yeah, you
They're
guys
gonna
get
jack
taxed.
the
You
rate
get
because
guys.
income went up.
If you win the lotto in Europe, say like the Euro Millions, if it's 200, 300 million or whatever, you get the lot, no tax.
Not here.
Not here,
I know,
brother.
I know that. I know that.
They take half off the top, and then they take half of what you got left.
Yeah,
That's a
because your
rip-off.
income
That's a
category
rip-off.
jumps.
That's a rip-off. That is.
And why is it the only people that seem to win the lottery are ones that are got maybe 10 years left to live in some podunk town in middle of no place that nobody's ever heard of?
We could be talking about that all night. Let's not get into that. But I mean, put it this way: people that do win the lotto, wherever it's done in the world, whatever, fair play to them. Some guys, a lot of guys have messed up, but like there's a lot of success cases as well.
Yeah.
Not
So
many.
I mean, you win some, you lose some. You win some, you lose some.
Not many. Most of the lotto winners all in a tragedy. All.
Step number one to winning lottery: sign a non-disclosure statement that you don't want your name mentioned. Step number
You
two:
do that.
good
Yeah, but
attorney, and disown and disinherit your entire family. And then step number three: move someplace where nobody knows who the hell you are.
get the
You
hell out
don't
of
know me.
get the hell out of Dodge, meaning leave America, go to another
You hear
country.
these people? Well, I'm gonna stay at my job and I'm gonna stay here. Are you freaking nuts?
Yeah, but those are the small winners, like 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, or something like
Yeah.
that.
It doesn't
That's not
matter.
the big. That's not the big winners that win like the 200 billion or
No,
the.
hey, we got some that won 23 million. Fought. They stay. I'm gonna stay at work. What? What?
They're going to buy the company that they work for. That's what they mean
Yeah.
to stay at work. They're going to buy the company.
How about the 20-man office pool that wins the lottery? Supposed to split it 20 ways, but the one that went and got all the tickets kept that one off to the side. So, oh no, I bought this separate from what everybody else bought.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah.
Dog
Ronald,
eat dog time.
Ronald, you got the control of the house because I don't know if Slayer is still there.
Roger
So
that, Prime Minister.
nothing is going to happen anyway, but just in
No,
case.
not while I'm on watch.
Roger that. I'll be back.
Not while I'm on watch. Besides, ain't nobody here but us anyway.
Ronald got the perimeter covered.
Hey, I used to do the pier fucking patrol when I was in the Navy. I was sitting out there in front of the USS Nimitz or the USS Truxton, sitting in dry dock. We had to walk the pier.
Yeah.
In the middle of the night, doesn't matter. You had the mid watch, get your ass out there. 1 o'clock in the morning. No, it ain't nothing coming.
Go stare at the ocean.
No, well, yeah, that too. Well, that's when we underway. You got the mid watch. No one wants that. No one.
That's the one when the guy's trying to sneak back to ship because he was late. It's like, hey, got $20?
No, I'm talking about on ship underway. You got the mid watch. You gotta go to bed 8 o'clock just to get up at 11:30. You can't stay up watch Johnny Carson and none of that crap.
No.
You gotta go sleep.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
that's
they-
2 on,
Man.
4 off.
You know,
yeah, they gonna come get you.
I miss that Johnny Carson show. That was
Yeah, Johnny was the man.
every night.
Johnny
Yeah,
got dude so many women stars. It's not even funny. He'd always say the wrong thing. $10 million lawsuit.
Yep. I always loved it when he had Rodney Dangerfield on because Rodney rode.
Oh yeah.
Rodney, I tell you, I wasn't doing so great today. Rest in peace.
I hope you've been banking a lot of your pension and disability.
Who?
You.
No, I spent most of it.
Wait till January because they only did a temporary budget.
Well, this ain't the final payment. This is one of those Nicky Knacks when I went from 60 to 70 to 80 to 90. It's not the finish.
What I'm saying is the budget that they passed is only temporary till the end of December.
I understand that.
Yeah. That's the only reason that's the reason my truck is not in the body shop getting completely repainted and reupholstered because I got to wait and see what's going to happen come late December, early January.
Yeah, but that 5.9 is written in stone.
What kind of truck you got, Robert?
It's an 06 F350 dually.
F6?
Diesel?
F350 diesel.
Oh, you got a big dog.
Yeah, big old crew cab, 4-wheel drive diesel.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in Florida, do you pay a higher rate to retag that every year because it's over a certain weight limit?
Not anymore. I'm 100% disabled.
That's right, baby.
What, you get free
Not
license
anymore.
plates straight from the prison?
I get a free tag.
You don't have to change the one he's got.
Yeah, I do. I got to put the DV tag this year.
Oh, just the DV, but not the plate.
Yeah, you put the DV plates on.
You got the DV plate now?
No, I'll get it at the end of November.
Oh, yeah, but that's the last time you'll change it.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be the same number. It's going to be the same shit, DV. You just get a little sticky.
Right. Before, it just cost me $220 a year to register because of the commercial tax, because it was one time. Well, I tell you what, you ain't going to pull my cargo trailer with an F-150, I'll guarantee you.
Fuck no.
That sucker will be doing a wheelie stand. Just big back wheels. Trying to
that engine gonna look like a Pop-Tart.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna pop right up out of that chassis. No, you can't haul nothing like that. 150. No. There's gonna be a lot of us on the road, Robert.
Yeah.
Yours.
Now, my old 79 F-150 would pull it. All I'd have to do is put airbags on it. But I couldn't find a new engine. I had 430-some thousand miles on the old big block 400. And now you can't find nothing.
Ron, where you're living now, is that you're living in the fifth wheel trailer?
No, I got a travel trailer.
Oh.
Whatever you do, Robert, stay close to the water.
Trying to.
Stay close to the water.
Might have to get a sailboat next. So when it gets too, it's like, I'm stocked, I'm loaded, I'm going on vacation. Anchors away, my boys. I'll come back.
It ain't gonna be pretty.
I'm back, but I'm just gonna have something to eat here.
Roger that.
We got 42 degrees here right now.
What is it?
What are we looking at in the Great Northwest? 43, Kiko.
Finally dropped to 76 here.
Must be nice.
But it'll be 55 in the morning.
That's still good. Decades-long injustice. Judge dismisses convictions of 2 men in assassination of Malcolm X. They finally figured out it wasn't them. Stupid.
Oh, what's his name in Oklahoma got communicated today? They were about to throw the switch and.
Yeah, yep.
I saw that in the news.
Last minute.
And what's funny about that case, his buddy admitted to killing a guy. And they let him out. But the other guy got a death sentence. He wasn't the one that pulled the trigger. What? How stupid is that?
How stupid. But you know these prosecutors, they trying to make a name.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad for the guy because his guilt was always questionable. Not saying carjacking's right, but to give the guy a death sentence after the other guy confessed to murder?
No, we're not taking the word of a convicted felon.
Yeah, but the other guy only got 10 years.
Right.
And he admitted to being the one that killed the guy.
Like law for one person and a different law for somebody else.
Yeah.
It's always the way. I mean, but we know, I mean, as black people and brown people, we know the system is slanted. We know it. They know it. And we're not expecting white people to apologize for their shit. We just want them to fix it.
Hey, being in the state of Colorado, white, military, and a male, and go to court and see what does not happen. Dude, they're going to throw you under the bus. They will bury you under the jail.
They still doing it. They're still doing it.
UCMJ when you get out. And they will not contact Fort Carson to tell Fort Carson where you are.
Why?
Ask El Paso County, Colorado.
Why would I do that?
Yeah, because they want you to sit there under pressure so they can get a plea bargain when you show up 4 days later in an AWOL.
I ain't plea bargaining shit. We're going to trial.
Oh, I had contacted the staff duty. Staff duty will not accept the collect call, even though they're supposed to.
Oh, dirty rats.
And I called the provost marshal, spoke to the desk sergeant, who turned around instead of going to Building 813 the next morning to get my battalion commander like I requested. He went to the staff duty NCO, who refused a phone call. And then denied anybody coming to talk to him. But then when I got out, I told the battalion commander what took place. He said, don't go anywhere. I'm in civilian clothes, hadn't had a bath in 4 frickin' days. He goes to the provost marshal, comes right back. He said, Sergeant Cole, don't you worry about a thing. Nobody's going to bother you on this charge. You're covered. And next thing I know, they wouldn't tell me who the guy was on staff duty that night, but his career ended. He was gone.
Sure.
But I still got stuck with a civilian criminal record. But the military never once bothered me.
And that shouldn't have never happened.
According to the military, I was right. Because my story was verbatim what I had told the battalion commander. And he went on to make lieutenant general.
Really that shouldn't have never happened. They should have turned you over, and that would have been it.
Oh, they wouldn't even grant me personal recognizance, knowing that I had to report to Fort Carson, and that'd be restricted to base.
Right. Oh, that's crazy.
And I would have beat the charges.
See, now, I was running the streets here in Bremerton with a friend of mine, may she rest in peace, Angie. She was boosting shit out of Radio Shack. We jump in her car, drive to my place, dump some of it there. I'm like, Angie, what the fuck are you doing? I'm in the Navy. I don't worry about it. She tried to run through the back roads and shit, try to get to her place up a hill past the fucking state patrol. We didn't get halfway there. They pulled us over. Boom. You military, gone about your business. They let me go.
Yeah.
They sent her ass a citation. Boom, be in court. I didn't even have to appear.
Not no more. You see
Nope.
some shitty shit, you better grab that parking brake as soon as the car slows down enough. You tuck, duck, and roll out the door and run.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
If your wife even so much as starts to get stupid, don't argue. Kind of try to walk away, and if she's not within arm reach, you run and jump out the damn window, and you don't stop running.
Tuck and
That,
roll.
that's how stupid it's gotten.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She can rip the phone out the wall, claw the shit out of you, jump on you. As soon as you raise one hand to defend yourself, here we go, handcuffed.
Well, this shit happened anyway. Whatever happened, we have. I don't know where this was at. I forgot what the rank the brother was. He at the gas station. Somebody called in and said he did this, he did that. He at the gas station pumping gas. He got his hand on the steering wheel right there where they can see him. You need to get out of the car. You need to get out of the car. What I do? We got a call said you did something. What?
King County, Washington.
I don't trust King County. I don't trust Pierce County.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Jefferson
guys.
County.
Go ahead,
What?
guys.
I was talking and you tried to cut in.
Sorry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end this broadcast here so we can talk behind backstage.
Okay.
But also, I want to mention to the people in the background, I'm not doing a live this Saturday because I'm going to another country, so I'll be doing a live from there on Monday.
Cyprus.
So it's anyway. I'll be doing a live on Monday. So as I said,
back to Long Island, huh?
Won't be doing one this Saturday. So hopefully Slayer, Simon Kennedy will take my slot instead. Because I can't do three lives and then do a fourth live 2 days later. So that's why I'm leaving Saturday out. So I want to thank everybody in the background for joining us tonight. If you haven't given us a thumbs up, please do. If you want to leave a comment down below, send me a question, tell me a country where you think I'm going to, anything, whatever. So I want to thank you for joining us tonight, and
you're going to hell.
Remember, subscribe, hit the alert, and smash that thumbs like button.
Yeah, and if you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button. That would help me out big time. Anyway, thank you to everybody. Appreciate it. And we'll see you on Monday. Good night.